beats on there, rubber breaks on there, right? Ay. 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 All them beats on there, run the bass on them, babe. Babe. Ay, ay, ay. Ay. Hold on, up in my brain. Hold on, I'm getting my pins in the brain. Hold on, I'm getting my pins in the brain. Hop out the bitch on the level I'm play. Hop out the bitch on the level I'm play. Hop out the bitch on. Oh! What's up, dude? OG do dirty, flipping packs in the bag, stuffing the blood, fat sack, jet black Cadillac, stacks in the mattress, cash cow status, walk in the streets, heat up, no crack, blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic, down south, making moves, 808s, hit raw, sip the lean, slow the scene, outlaws on call, counting bills, run the thrills, trap house ball, switches in the air, grandiose alcohol, dirty dope dreams, but the crew so mean, like some movie scene, trap king, royally king, purple haze phase, hazy days, cash in streams, hit the streets, beast mode, blitzy jewel schemes, OG do dirty, leaning like a tower, got the power, hour after hour, living fast, mile high, never sour. Came up from the grid, dirty money flower. Blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic. Crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static. Southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic. Light it up, inhale the magic, erratic. OG do dirty, leaning like the tower. Got the power, hour after hour. Living fast, mile high, never sour. Came up from the grid, dirty money flower. Blood blazing, smoke hazing, OG.
Hey, what's cracking, everybody, man? Welcome y'all on the porch with the blacks. Salute to the four. Let me make sure it's four because I might be lying to myself. Yeah, salute to the four that's in here who ain't came after us. Okay, we got one. Appreciate you, Kingdom Mighty. Oh, well, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. She said I do look light skinned in my picture. Well, thank you. I don't know what to tell you. That to me, right there on the screen, that looked like brown skin to me. That's the original OG Do Dirty. Now, when I'm out there in the light, I gotta say, you know what I'm saying? I do keep myself together. You know what I'm saying? Let me give y'all a preview of what I look like one more again so you can see my face. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I don't come on screen.
Hey. Yo, nigga, beats on there, rubber breaks on there, right? Hey. Ay. 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 Ay.
So that's all you need. That's all you need. You can see the skin is on point. Now, as you can see, looking through that window, the tint is not on. You know what I'm talking about? Window is open and the sun is hitting that good glistening skin. You ain't see no marks on your boy. Then you seen was a mouthful of goals, a perfect ass edge up and bald head. You can see my bald head. I had a shave, got the Michael Jordan, put the blood black. Come on now. Ain't no reason me come on camera, my nigga. You know, time I remember I'm ugly. You know, man, I don't need to come over here and prove nothing to nobody. Yeah, but we only appreciate your kingdom, man. I do look a little light skinned. That sun was out strong that day. You know, I'm in here in Oklahoma, you know, directly underneath the sun in the central America. So, you know, we get more sun than the people on the East Coast like Tom, people on the West Coast like Nightish. I get more sun to y'all. We directly in the center. See, on the outskirts, think about it. Yeah, but yeah, if you want to join the show, you want to join the stream, man, we up here on the porch with the blacks. You know, the link is dropped. It's being pinned to the top, so that's the only time I'm gonna say it. If you want to come on up, you come on up. Hey, if you want to support the stream, you know, hit that cash app. We take super chats and all that there. I will be dropping the Odds TV Venmo Square. I think it's Venmo. Because it's only supposed to be for my fishing page, but fuck it, I guess I do it over for y'all too. Because you know, I support Odds TV, Odds TV support me, so I will be putting the PayPal for Odds TV, the Venmo for Odds TV, Cash App for Odds TV, and I think it's one more. I'm gonna have all of them for Odds TV. So if you want to support that way, you can too. I'm just not gonna give you the OG do dirty shit because you know it is what it is. That's my personal shit, and I'm gonna leave it like that. But Odds TV said he'll come through for your boy. You know what I'm saying? To help out. No, sir. I have a QR code. It's just not on this side of StreamYard. As a matter of fact, let me shut the fuck up. Bam! You know what I'm talking about? That's the OG do dirty. You know what I'm talking about? You can click that if you want to. You know what I'm talking about? I forgot all about that. But yeah, I have one for Odds, have his own thing over there. You know, the network I fucks with that's presented just to you guys. I will be putting that information in the description. I just made it today. So I thought, because I did a video on one of my Odds channels and it's doing pretty good. So I said, fuck it. I guess I'll go ahead and get everything set up and then I invite everybody over there. But I was trying to grow it organically, which is doing all right. But we're going to look out. I said he'll look out for OG Do Dirty. So we'll get that out here for those who want to choose them ways of make payments, you know, methods or whatever. But if you want to join the stream, like I said, you're welcome to come up here. You know, we on the porch with the blacks. What I did have to talk about today is good with your resume, yo, Kingdom Minus Stephanie T. Appreciate y'all. What I did have to talk about today, it got took off. The content creator didn't like, I guess, what happened on the show because it was live and direct. He took it off. You know what I'm saying? Or he gonna put it on the members only, but crazy enough, I got a membership over there too. But he took it off, so we ain't gonna be able to see my boy JP cook people today. Hopefully he'll put it up, and one of these days this week I'll play it for you guys whenever I see it hit the YouTube waves, because you will need to see that show. I'm gonna go ahead and say Chaotic got his back kicked in today. It was crazy. They suplexed the boy from the top ring, threw him off the cage like Mick Foley, and buried that nigga alive like Undertaker. It was crazy today. And that was a good show that was happening over today. And I was hoping that some told me I should have recorded it, hit a screen recorder on and get some clips, but it didn't. So, you know, sorry that we ain't gonna be able to review that. And you know, they got into it over there. JP came up and he got into it with some folks on the live, and it was crazy. It was a wild day today, but a good day. That's all I can say. Besides that, I do have something else we can fill in for that. It's going to be two things. One is going to be a talk with Fantastic and Sarah, because you know the Raising Tomato just did she on a live stream or something. You know, they got their group of folks over there, and they said some interesting things. And we're gonna go over there and be smarty artists today, and we're gonna see how smart everybody is. And then it's another one with an argument that happened on Hemp's page, which I got to show y'all because it was live and direct. And then we're going to go ahead and get through this first one, which I'm about to bring to y'all right now, which is going to be Kendrick Perkins talking about Ja Morant, just to get something kicked off. But it's not going to be the whole thing. If you want to go see it, you can go check it out your own time. It's just going to be a little bitty clip of what he heard, because I want to say something about that. But we're going to go ahead and play that one first, just so we can get it going, because it's going somewhere with this. I got to go somewhere with this today. Fuck it, let's go ahead and get into this action. Spoon, you can come up anytime you want to, sir. We on your shit. This is, you know, you got power. I just got to move us over when you do come up. But yeah, let me go ahead and get to this disrespecting shit that they was doing over here, and it's going to be a lot of disrespect today. Make sure you got your popcorn, you got your biddles, your fiddles, and all that good stuff. And please don't get into your hearts, get your emotions and shit all riled up on the things I'm gonna say today, because it's gonna be some of this stuff is gonna come from the heart. OG do dirty heart, because y'all say I have one, so I'm gonna have to show y'all what my heart gonna give you today. So let's go with this first one, then we'll go from there. This first one is gonna be some quick. It's just a mentality why people think this way, and you know, the chat does. Oh, damn, I'm on my side. I don't have it over here. God damn it. I'm about to say the chat messages does matter. So I was going to say, but I don't have it on this side to give y'all the little thing across the screen. But the chat messages does matter over here. We are reading those today. So make sure you pay attention. And maybe talk your shit, talk your talk. But let's get to this first one with Josiah and them over here. Pull me to the side real quick. There we go. And let's get this thing rocking. Now, we ain't going to be here for too long. You already know we started this show at 10, so I'm going to try to get up out of here. So we got something. We're going to punch through this real quick. Try to make it fast and simple for you. But this is the first one.
I was cool with Ja at one point. But then when Ja started getting in trouble with some of his stuff off the court and shit like that, I had to speak on it. Me and Ja don't really with me no more on that shit. But to be honest, in that type of situation, I don't with Ja. Bro, I was the one that was praising Ja. I was the one that said, hey, man, I came out and said, hey, look, we could redo that draft. Ja should have went number 1 and not Zion. All of a sudden, Disney bosses hearing me out. And we go do an all access, bro. We down in Memphis, shining light on you. ESPN don't never do that shit.
For sure.
We're knowing you the next chosen one. And you up, guess what? Not only do that make you look bad, that make me look bad. Because they recognized you because of me speaking highly of you. It ain't no coincidence that you went from having 3 games on ESPN national television that you had 52.
All right. So that's what Kendrick Perkins said.
Are you talking about Ja Morant?
Yeah, he's talking about Ja Morant.
Makes sense.
The question I got for people in the chat, and Spoon, if you want to answer, because I'm going to give you my answer first, and y'all can speak on whatever y'all want to say. Why do we do this? Why do us black people do this? Right? And I'm going to say black for right now, because if I try to put it on other people, you know, people going to start small billing. I don't need no small billing today. Because if you're going to small bill, you really going to hate what I'm going to say on this next one I'm going to show you. Like, you really going to hate me, because you really going to want a small bill for this, but you ain't going to be able to do it because, you know, I get these W's. So I don't like when people do this type of stuff. He literally made a blanket statement that by him doing what he did, the cause or effect of that upgraded Ja Morant to put in the eyes of the NBA or the eye of ESPN, which is totally a goddamn lie. Right? Your self-endowment of what you believe that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I usually don't talk like this, so you know I'm going to cook. The way that you look at yourself and the way that you perceive yourself to do for others doesn't make you that person. right? You can show them, or you can have all the accolades for somebody and never talk negativity on them, but that doesn't mean that you are the one elevating that person. The problem I have with Pert is that he does what every other human in this world do when they give you a little something, and it's just the little something, and you won't even think about it. It's their time. You took out of your time in your life to tell people on ESPN, nigga, that this nigga was that good, that he was this and that, and you wanted to see that. So all this right here is everything that you want to be focused on because you are doing it. But what you're not recognizing is when this nigga go out there and dunk on a 7-footer, when he go out there and shake a nigga to the brim and hit a 3-point like Steph, or when he go through and do something you ain't never seen none of your other favorite players do, the GOAT, LeBron James, you ain't never seen Michael Jordan do the shit that this nigga do it, because Michael Jordan is not this nigga size. He's smaller than Jordan. He jumped higher than Jordan. The nigga hit his fucking elbow on the backboard. Fucking elbow on the backboard dunking on the nigga. You ain't seen Zion do that. You ain't seen none of the people who you think is highly do anything as good as this man. So it wasn't you, sir, that pushed this nigga to ESPN. What pushed himself to ESPN was him doing amazing shit, unordinary, unhumanized shit, jumping over motherfuckers like Vince Carter did in the goddamn Olympics. That will get you on ESPN maybe 2 or 3 nights because they see that you doing something that the other players ain't doing. If you be like Steph, how you think that them niggas got on ESPN a lot? The niggas is going out there, between him and Clay, they hitting 11 and 12 threes a game. 23, 24 threes per team. Nigga, that shit is exciting to watch. People will open their eyes. People would pay attention to shit like that. To see Ja Morant do the things that he do, that's why they look to him. So to say that you, because you work for ESPN, say that you went out here and you were saying all this good stuff, which elevated him to get the team and the organization more time on there, is bullshit. The niggas was winning, or they just wanted to see what this nigga was going to do, good or bad. And then when the gun shit happened, of course, you and that nigga didn't see eye to eye because you are a professional on TV. You can't come on here and tell them what you really feel. You have to be professional. You have to go against the grain and tell them, young buck, you can't be doing that. You can't be on here telling him, as you work for ESPN, oh, I didn't see nothing wrong with that shit. Of course, you will have to say you seen something wrong with it because everybody is viewing this as a bad thing, and you the only person that's going to come out and, you know what I'm saying, and come out and say it was good for the nigga to point guns and shit. But you got to understand, you are a professional, work for ESPN. It's certain stuff that you're gonna have to do, certain stuff that you can't do. So we understand why the relationship was tore up. But I don't understand why people think the stuff that they do, the time that they give to others, means so much that will elevate that next person. Just because you tell people that you like somebody or this person is this doesn't mean that in other people's eyes they're going to look at that person the same way. They got to have the same eyes as you have. They want to see the same exciting things that you see. Just by you telling them doesn't mean that they're going to receive that. What you got on this, Spoon? And appreciate you, John the Baptist, and he's still trash. That's the whole fact. He talking about Perkins. If not, he must be talking about his, if not, he talking about his legs. You know what I'm saying? Get them together.
Was funny. Hey, does Perkins got a ring? I think he does, don't he? With the Celtics, right?
Yeah, yes, I think so. I think he was on that Celtics and him, Kevin Garnett, Paul. Yeah, he got it. Let me give this to you, John. This is the John already put $5 on his Save His Leg fund. Let's give it to him.
If I was handicapped, it's because of these damn legs.
Appreciate you, John. That $5 fund will go to your new prosthetics.
He got another one in there too. He said fake hood ninja.
Oh, I got one for that too. Thank you, sir. We got one for that too, sir. Let me see if I can find it. This is for John.
If it ain't hood, it ain't good.
That's a whole fact, sir. Thank you for the $5. That's another $5. So we got $10 so far on his prosthetic legs. He's not getting fiber. We're gonna get this nigga old driftwood that we found in the swamp on the side of the road next to the roadkill. We just gonna shave it down and we're gonna lacquer it up. We ain't even gonna put no lacquer on it. What we're gonna use is something that was tried and used back in the day, old car motor oil. That's what we're gonna put on your shit, just to make sure you stay water resistant, nigga. Yeah, you know it. Straight out the matter of
So
fact,
what I
we'll
got on it, man.
use transmission fluid. Go ahead.
Damn, that shit probably brown as shit. God damn.
That water ain't gonna seep in there. Though.
Well, that's true. I'm kind of with you on this. I think people put too much importance on themselves when they're doing it. It's mighty selfish of what he's doing. I mean, to be honest with you, and sure he might not. You a top snitch. Anyone that works from ESPN in those areas, they top snitches. Because if you think about everything they do on there, they always tell their business after they. I've been backstage with them, and I'm in the locker room with them, and yeah, I can't say everything, but I can tell you they're the biggest snitches. And it's terrible that they do it. But I'm agreeing with you on this. I think they put too much importance on what they done for them. Why even bring that up? What you done for a motherfucker? Unless you're trying to put yourself in an important role, and you don't even have that much. You don't have that much pull, man. Stop it. You don't. I don't know why he act like that. And this is the same thing go for coaching, man. I just hate when I see a coach think that they doing so much for you when this nigga got talent. You gonna say your word override his talent? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That don't even make any goddamn sense.
That's the part that threw me off, nigga. I'm like, all this amazing shit this nigga has done. You mean to tell me just because you went to the executive ESPNs and told them niggas that they need to watch this nigga more, that y'all added an extra day for their organization on ESPN and watch them live? No, sir. It's because this nigga was out there doing incredible ass shit. Y'all got tired of the Fox Sports News and the rest of these other motherfucking outlets getting all the goddamn good highlights. Y'all wanted to have this same shit to talk about. Y'all want it on your program. You want your viewers to see it. Just like it draws in people. If everybody is watching Ja Morant and they only got one day a week on ESPN, but another outlet has them niggas on 3 times and they play at least 5 times, they only get like a day or something off. And sometimes they play back to back. So they might get a 2-day stretch or 3-day stretch, and then they play back-to-backs, and then they get a day stretch, then they play a game. Then they get 2 days off, and then they play a game. So understand, you gotta, if you're not filling in them spots, you're gonna be looking at other teams. But if everybody is liking and seeing what Josh doing, nigga, they don't want to watch it.
They don't want to watch no trash ass team play. If they winning, even if it was a trash team, if they got a superstar on that team that's, like you said, doing incredible shit that ain't no one else doing, just like Vince Carter. Vince Carter didn't go. I mean, how many times did he take the Raptors to the championship in the playoffs?
I think if I can give them once to the playoffs,
once. I think it was once, if I'm not mistaken.
And that's like first round type shit. I don't even think he.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So. You know how many motherfucking games of his was on TV at that point in time? They wasn't caring about them going to the playoffs or anything like that. They wasn't expecting them to do shit because everyone around them wasn't as good as he was. But he was doing some exciting shit during a game, not motherfucking just during the goddamn slam dunk contest. He was doing that shit during the game. So yeah, if you got talent, they're gonna want to showcase talent more than they want to see a sorry ass team play. 2 sorry ass teams play. That's just like no one wants. And the thing about that is like during Thanksgiving, no one wants to see the Detroit Lions play when they was trash every fucking year. But every year they on the goddamn Thanksgiving Day game. Them in Dallas or it's just some trash ass teams on Thanksgiving. They did it for so many years. They ain't got they're not looking for the Grizzlies, they're looking for him. They're watching to see what this nigga do.
Appreciate for the $2, John. He said nobody wants to see the Grizzlies. I'm not going to disagree with you, but I mean, if you got a nigga out there doing what y'all doing, it's definitely people want to watch it. So this is for you. Oh. Thank you, my good son. Yeah, but you can't say that you make somebody, bro, just by speaking on them. At least let other people make a decision for themselves. And I think Perk is way out of line for that. Now, y'all relationship, on the other hand, that right there can be truthful. I mean, like I said, I don't have no problem with you doing that because I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got a job to do. You can't go on here and just fuck up the world and tell them niggas that all these young niggas need to have switches and shit on their guns. Like I don't think you would have a job the next day. So that's understandable. Why you would speak the way that you're speaking, but you're taking a little too far when you tell that nigga that you basically made him who he is with ESPN. Or he made himself who he was with ESPN, sir. Even the good and the bad. The gun and without the gun is the way that he plays sports. That made him good in ESPN eyes. When he pulled out the gun, that made him bad at ESPN eyes. But one thing they couldn't do was keep that camera off that motherfucker. Not talk about it. You ain't got enough money to make me blush. You ain't never been out in those streets, John. You've been wheelchair bound your whole life. You just got right prosthetics to do what you're doing now. You'll be okay.
Oh, and so since we're talking about that, did you hear about the governor of Louisiana motherfucking giving Charlie Koch that statue and how ESPN, what that nigga name? I think it's Rick. What the fuck is his name?
Giving who a statue? Giving who a statue?
Charlie Kirk. They erected a statue of Charlie Kirk, and you know the niggas on
Appreciate you, King.
I think it's Morning Take. Was it? One of them fucking that's a fucking goddamn First Take. And then motherfucker was mad. What the hell is that nigga name? Little dark skin. I think what Clark? Ryan Clark. Yeah, Ryan Clark. he was damn near in tears. How mad he was. You know how these niggas be. It's just crazy.
Of course not. I didn't watch nothing on that. Nothing like
Why
that.
not? I mean, it's dealing with sports. They had to get a woke take on it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I definitely didn't see that. No, I didn't even know nothing about that. And we can talk about it though if you want to talk about it, bro.
I don't know too much about it. I mean, I didn't hear what he said, but I didn't hear everything he said. I just listened to about 5 seconds of it before I said, "Oh, okay, this nigga going off. He don't like white people. I forgot he was racist."
Hey.
Nah, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ryan Clark is a motherfucking wokety woke, and I can't take it. Yeah, it's it's him, Ryan Clark. I never ever remember his name because it's not that important to me. But fucking nigga from what that nigga name you always Willie D. Willie D. I can take way more than I can take this nigga Ryan Clark.
Okay.
So I much rather listen to motherfucking Willie D than listen to Ryan Clark with his crybaby ass.
Let me celebrate Kingdom Minor for the support. Thank you, Kingdom Minor. She said this is for the support. We'll do this.
I bet you can't do it like me. Stretch for waist like that, Jeffy.
Appreciate you. I bet you can't do it like Kingdom Minded. You know what I'm talking about? Support the show. Cash App, super sticker, super chat.
And let me look it up because I let me see. Right.
I give you a little second before I go into these others.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, I got it. I got it.
No, you go ahead. You know you got the power. Just pull it up.
You want me to play it or what?
Yeah, just go ahead, bro. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it before we go to these next.
Actually, I want to hear his comments because I listened to a little bit of it, but you know, I tell you, I tune out real quick. I
ain't seen it. I want to see it. I ain't seen it. So
yeah, I don't like that nigga. That nigga get on my fucking nerves.
First off, it's the second most ridiculous thing he said this week.
Too bad you don't make decisions, nigga. That's just another. Okay, let me say this.
Okay,
again. I don't like it.
So what's going on? What did you get out of that, brother? What we talking about here? You don't. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost on this one. Play that back for me one time. Just that first part. Let me hear that first part one more again.
Of all time.
All right. So what you guys say about that? If you're saying something, we can't hear you, bro. While time, yeah, Tom. Let me go ahead and do this. Appreciate you, Mayo, for doing the 5 memberships. I already know what this is gonna be, so we got to go and give them this. You know how we do our memberships. Thank you, Mayo. Y'all make sure y'all keep those memberships, and y'all tell Mayo you thank. That's a whole thing.
Hello?
Appreciate you, Mayo. Yeah, we can hear you now, bro. We couldn't hear you for a hot second there. You was gone.
I don't know what the fuck happened. So he got mad. The motherfucker wanted to erect the statue of goddamn Charlie Kirk. He was mad about that, and I guess they don't want to. They want to assemble a board to fucking pick the new coach. I don't won't be a select. I don't fucking know. I don't care about them picking the coach, but it was just a point to how he figured that. Does he just think that black people are the only people to go to LSU, or there's no white people there? I don't I don't get it. Why he was mad about that, and I don't know how Trump got involved into that at all, because Trump had said nothing about LSU or the governor, none of this shit. See, these are the people that you say we be small villain, or I be small villain for this nigga. I just don't know why this nigga's name is even brought the fuck up. I don't know, man. He didn't bring up Charlie. He did bring up Charlie Kirk, but he didn't say his name. He said he didn't represent no one in LSU and all that shit. But just because you don't like the nigga, just say that you don't like him and move on. I don't get it. And that's why I turned off when I fucking heard it the first time. I was like, don't want to hear nothing this nigga got to say. I literally listened to 5 seconds the first time, and I'm glad I only listened to 5. I can't get that time back no more.
Oh no.
I told you I'm honest. I'm honest, man. I don't like that nigga, dog.
I get it, bro. But did he say anything wrong though?
Yeah, he said a lot.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, but what?
Yeah, he said a lot wrong.
So let's start with the first point. Let's go and get this out of the way, because I see this is going to get turned into something. Why do you think that they should put Charlie Kirk in LSU?
Oh, I don't care fuck if they do or don't. I don't think no one should have a statue of him. But to me, if the same motherfuckers erected the same goddamn statue of goddamn what the hell, George Floyd. So what are we doing here? It doesn't matter. So George Floyd represented you?
No, but where did they put it at though, Tom?
I don't know where the fuck they put it. I don't pay attention to these.
No, we know where they trying to put this one at. So why would they put it there? So the question I would have is, I never heard, and I listened to this thing with Herschel and everybody else talking about Kirk. It was going back. It was a big topic there for a minute. I even did a show on it. Salute to those who came to the show. When was this nigga at LSU?
When did he go to LSU? He didn't go to no college. He didn't go to college.
No, I'm talking about we do these speaking engagements, because from what I was hearing from 2008, and he been an advocate for this type of shit. He been everywhere. 2012, he been going to different colleges. Yeah, he had college tours. He even came to Florida like 6-7 times. Yeah, did he go to LSU though? I don't know. I can look it up for you. I can look it up. Yeah. We'll do that for me. How many times he went to LSU for me, real quick, if you don't mind? How many times did Charlie Kirk go to a speaking tour on LSU? Oh, of course it don't want to work. Oh, now it's fuck. Oh, hold on. I gotta cut my internet on, because this shit acting stupid again. Made me want to punch this mother. Jesus Christ, Jim. Now you need to get your shit together, bitch. You fucking up. How many times did Charlie Kirk go on a speaking tour at LSU?
Charlie Kirk was scheduled to speak at LSU on October 27, 2025, as part of his American Comeback Tour, but he was assassinated on September 10, 2025, before that event. He was also scheduled for a Campus Clash Tour event with Candace Owens at LSU on April 3, 2019. The context does not explicitly state how many of his scheduled tours he actually completed at LSU.
What? Jesus Christ. So, no, there you go. Let's just say none. I don't know. Well, he's scheduled to go there, I guess. And 2019 doesn't say he actually went or not, but he was supposed to. So maybe they did, maybe they didn't. And the next question I would have to ask is, do you know what LSU what they
what they believe in, like what the school mantra is or whatever else? Do they have the same beliefs as Charlie?
I don't know. I can't say that they don't, or I can't say that they do because I don't know the mantra of LSU. But to say that he doesn't, well, his whole words is he doesn't speak for anyone at LSU. How do you know that? I was just like, I can't say that he does. How the fuck can this nigga say that he doesn't? You trying to tell me there's no conservative that have conservative values at LSU? You're crazy. He speaks for some of them motherfuckers. I ain't saying all. He may speak for a little bit of them, some of them, majority of them, I don't know. But he speaks for someone. And if they wanted to erect a fucking statue of that some bitch, go right ahead. Just like they got all these goddamn statues of everyone else. It's nothing. See, I hate that. I hate those games where, oh, you can't put no statue up over this nigga because why not? They got statues of everyone else. No one complains about anything else until it doesn't agree with their narrative. I don't believe in anybody getting a statue, but if they're gonna do for one, they can do for anyone. Doesn't matter. Nigga, give me a goddamn statue. Shit, I'll post up for that motherfucker. Yeah, well, never mind. I don't want to die because most niggas that die get statues. I don't need no statue that bad. But I'm neither here. I'm neither for a statue or against it. If they want to give him a statue, cool. But you can't say that he don't speak for no one because he's not black and he don't speak for you. Just say that. Say he don't speak for you, and that's cool. But you can't say that the man didn't speak for people of his mindset. Because he did have a lot of people that had the same mindset that he did. They may have not have walked the way he walked, but they damn sure thought the way that he thought for some things.
Like I said, I'm not going to say that you're wrong for thinking that. I just didn't have a problem with what the nigga said.
I told you, at least I'm honest. I told you I don't like the nigga.
No, I get it. Like I said, I don't have no problem with Ryan, bro. Ryan comes from his own. He a
crybaby, nigga. That's what he is. That nigga remind me of Mark Lamont Hill. That's that nigga remind me of.
What that nigga remind me of is an educated nigga. He don't like nigga shit, bro. He don't. So he look at everything in his hierarchy. He don't, bro. He already talked about it. If you go look back at his shit that he had when he talked about black folks, bro, he don't like niggas, bro. He don't like nigga shit. He don't believe in that shit, bro. He has the mindset of a pro-black, of blackity black, sir.
Oh, educated yeah. Okay, yeah. I agree with you on that one.
So that's what he thinks like. And he thinks like the average people that's on YouTube. Like he thinks like them. So, I mean, you know, we got to have the education. You ain't nothing about the degrees. You know what I'm saying? This type of stuff helps you. He sees the stuff that everybody, he talks like people on YouTube. That's why I really don't really say nothing to the nigga or say nothing about it. If I was really listening to what this nigga said, because I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, well, if that makes sense, if Charlie went there, Charlie was speaking to
he should have kept it to. He should have kept it personally to the governor weighing in on fucking picking the coach. Cool, I would be all right with what you say. Hey, the motherfucking coach that left or the motherfucking board or whoever was going to pick the goddamn next coach should be picking it. I don't know where that Charlie Kirk shit came into play. That had nothing to do with your fucking story, old woke ass nigga. And then he brought another motherfucker, nigga Trump catching strays and didn't say shit about any of this shit. Catching strays. That's just crazy.
Well, he's supposed to catch all the strays, sir. He's in a position of high. Because he's your president. He's supposed to be able to handle that type of stuff.
No. You ain't gonna talk about my president, goddamn it. Fuck this.
Okay, I had no problem with that. I told you, bro. Anytime that you strong bill for the nigga, I'm not about to trip with you, dog, because at least you showing me that you're doing it. Now, when you sideways do it, I'm gonna call you out for it. But when you doing it blankly, like nigga, when you ain't talking about my president, I like it. Because I ain't gonna let you talk.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about this sorry ass nigga Ryan Clark. Fuck nigga.
Oh, I ain't really had no problem with that, bro. I mean,
no, it's fucked up. No, it's fucked up.
My mindset look different, dog.
I know. What's fucked up is, right? They will say, oh, he's supposed to vote for a black woman, blah, 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 blah. But I guarantee you, this sorry ass nigga, Ryan Clark, have something to say about that lieutenant governor, Winsome Cheers in Virginia, going against that white bitch. I guarantee he said, vote for the white bitch. You want to bet money?
I don't know.
These
I
niggas is
don't
crazy.
know.
They
I
all
don't know
they,
nothing
they
about that.
always
You
that
don't
woke
vote,
shit
but
till you
if
become a
he said it,
motherfucking Republican.
if he said it, I wouldn't be far off, bro. He is a smarty arty. You know, he went to
Well, that
college.
doesn't. No, okay. But see, his persona is that woke black nigga over here, that pro black motherfucker. To the narrative is spent on him, and we're supposed to vote black because she was black. But now when there's a black woman running for governor to be the first female black governor of motherfucking goddamn Virginia, I guarantee he told his followers, fans, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, just like DL shitbag, vote for Spamberger, whatever the fuck that bitch name is. That white bitch. That's what he said. Vote for. Let me look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Guaranteed as fuck.
Like I said, bro. I don't. Where he weighed on that, I have no idea. Yeah, like I said, I don't. I just like I said, I would like to know why they would do that. That's crazy. But if they feel like he should be there and however else, I mean, that's on them, bro. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. Like you said, you pointed out they didn't done it with every other statue, so it is what it is, bro. I mean, shit, that can be money, power, and everything else to go along with that. So if somebody got enough money to put that nigga, buy that nigga a statue and put it there and pay for the space to be there, guess what it's gonna be? It's gonna be set.
It's gonna be there.
Like I said, I didn't have no problem with that. But I mean, if he feel like that nigga Charlie Kirk don't represent LSU, that's what he feel. I mean, if somebody got a problem with that, the thing I would ask you to do is do your research to see if them niggas have the same, thought processes. What do you have in common with that school? Like, you know what I'm saying? And what that, and are they conservative? You know what I'm saying? Do they push this same type of stuff that he's pushing? And if that's the case, then Brian shouldn't be saying nothing. But if he works in the school and he knows these people over there is on the other side,
red state, if I'm not mistaken.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm go by that, bro.
I don't know none of that shit either. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, but I think he did. I think it did go red, but that's not my. I don't, like I said, I don't care whether they give him a statue or not. That's not my point. I just think some niggas should. You can't say the nigga. No, I don't give a fuck who it is. If the motherfucker had followers and fans, I guarantee you he's speaking for someone at that school, and you can't say that he isn't. That's the problem that I have. For you to make that bold ass statement that he don't speak for no one at Louisiana, you're fucking lying. You're fucking.
I can't disagree with y'all.
That's a PWI, predominantly white institution. You can't tell me there ain't no cracker that likes that cracker.
Yes, I can't argue with you with that.
That's all my whole point. I don't give a fuck if they give him a statue. Nah, I don't think no one should get a statue. But if they do give it to him, give the motherfucking one. If someone gonna pay for it, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I didn't have, like I said, I ain't really have nothing on that. Like I said, I ain't really heard nothing crazy.
I mean,
that's what he think. You know what I'm saying? I see why you saying what you saying, but yeah, that to me, and about the coaching thing, he kind of right on it too. I mean, you don't pass up a nigga, bro, who got like the motherfuckers that was passing up on what's that one nigga that won all them damn championships with well, I ain't gonna say won all them damn championships, but they do that to coaches. You know what I'm saying? They these motherfuckers be at one side, they might win with this team, and then they go to another, get a little loss. You know what I'm saying? They get on a little runt, and then people don't have no way to quantify that when they go to the next team and them niggas spread off and they get big. So I mean, you should go with the quarterback. I mean, the coach who has the most experience, or the person who's able or them proven to get the job done. So I'm not going to disagree with him on that.
Well, the thing about what that was, he brought up a baseball coach. Baseball don't coach football, so I don't know where that fucking came from. Should a baseball coach be able to pick the next football coach? No.
I don't think that from what I got from it, bro, was LSU. He's saying them niggas is making a bad choice with choosing the coach that they doing when they should use the other examples. And the other examples was that baseball coach who they brought in, and this nigga took them niggas to the White House for winning the championship. Another coach that he named that he is saying they did a good job on. The examples they should be using is the Meckley chick or whatever her name is, the white lady, be wearing all the expensive suits and shit. She came in. Them niggas, they've been winning championships like crazy with her ass. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know if it was a Moakley or whatever her name is, and that's smart. That's what you're supposed to do with your coaches. You're supposed to bring somebody that's gonna come in.
I would say bring the most talented coach in. Absolutely, I won't disagree with that.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
That's the part I agree with him on. Like, if you're gonna bring somebody in that's already went out here and proved themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's the part. That's what he was saying about the baseball coach, and that's what he was saying about Kim Moakley. They didn't already went out there and proved themselves. You brought somebody in, they changed the organization, they played the game right, they gave you championships. Now you got two different sides of you got the females and you got the baseball team all at the White House. Well, you get you the right type of coach, you will have that football team at the White House too. Like the basketball team when Shaq and them was everybody was there, they went to the White House. Huh?
Did they even pick a coach yet?
I don't even know. I think that's what he was saying. Whoever the dude that he's talking about, he said that nigga he said two dumb things. One was that Charlie Kirk was supposed to, about the statue or something that's supposed to be there and we don't represent them. That's the first thing he said. Then he said the second dumb thing that nigga said was basically trying to get somebody else in there that ain't been proven. And he's basically telling them, like, you should be able to, these coaches should have been proven. They should already know what they're doing when they come in. And he was giving examples of that. But I don't know who he was talking about. They talking about bringing in. That's the part I didn't get.
That shit crazy.
I don't know who he talking about bringing in.
What else you got for us? Tom, is Charlie going to heaven? Hell no, Charlie ain't going to heaven. He going to Lake of Fire with us. He gonna splash in that bitch too.
He's not allowed to kick it with me, so he might let you know that now. That nigga got too many ways of thinking that I don't believe in. He's not ELE, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, we're not doing that. He
is ELE. He love everybody.
He can go up there with them wholesome folks up there, in which kind of we debauchery down here. Shit, I'm trying to beat niggas up and smoke weed, and they don't know what we talking about, nigga. It's the eternal life. I'm trying to enjoy it. I don't want nobody down there that's gonna put a pancake on my shit, nigga. No, I don't want to flip it or nothing. I just need you gone. The second thing I had, bro, I want to start this off with this right here. So it was a fantastic, and went over to the Raging Tomato Day. We're gonna hear, and I got to hear what this group people said at the end when she brought everybody up. But we're gonna hear the little first look. I think it's like first 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna skip to that part so we can see what they was talking about, because it was all crazy. And then we're gonna go to the other shit. By then, hopefully people will see this and they want to come on up and join the show, and then they'll be able to get you know what I'm saying, talk or whatever else. But the first thing I seen when I came over here today, because I watched the whole thing, I thought, you know, that it was going to be very, very exciting to watch. And what I got out of it is the same thing I got out of that Ja Morant shit. First, we're gonna start off with this delusion, and the delusion is this. That's the first thing that came to my mind when I seen this picture. I want to ask you guys the same thing. What is the first thing that come to your mind when you see this picture? Man, I hate this YouTube shit. They need to take that shit up over there. Yes.
Is that Harley Quinn?
Yes.
Oh, what's the first thing come to my mind when I see that?
Mm-hmm.
White bitch. Yeah, I'm not a Batman fanatic or I guess a Joker either.
We're gonna have to work on this one real quick. This one gonna hit hard. What do you guys, when you guys first see this picture on the screen? Let me make it bigger for y'all. What do y'all see? Give me your first thought that come to your head.
There's fire in the background. Is she on her knees or some shit?
I don't even know.
I don't know. It's kind of blurry, but I don't. She's sad and depressed. I don't fucking know. I guess.
See if I can find a better picture. I mean, goddamn.
No. It's fine. I mean, I just me personally, I just think she looks sad and depressed.
Let me just type it in. Goddamn it. to make a point. I see we going through the Bible works today. Give me a second.
I got it.
Oh.
All right.
NQU. There we go. Look at me. Look at me. Hooked on finding skills. Spell that bitch right, nigga. What the hell you mean? What I'm talking about. Got you. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to find a good one. Nobody saying that crazy.
Oh man.
We just display the whole screen. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we is up here, y'all. I just ain't put us on the screen because I want to make sure y'all see this. What do y'all see when y'all see this? Find a little picture we can boost it up and make people feel good.
You can see a bitch that got mental problems.
Motherfucker half naked. We need to see because I noticed something when I went over because I was in that chat today and it won't let me go back and see it. Let me see if they pull up. Oh, look at that. They pulled up. Yeah. Run through some of these pictures. What do y'all see when y'all see Quinn?
She got a pussy out.
Yeah, I was over there before I started watching Raging Tomato. Like I said, I was there the whole show, and
you watched the whole show, Raging Tomato?
Yeah, bro. From what I heard, I'm doing my research. I'm trying to figure out what is so goddamn important, right? That people will keep their eyes and their viewership on these people, right? It obviously is not the way that they talk, right? Because if it's the way that they talk, we'll see that in a minute. But it gotta be something else. I can't put my finger on it. And I'm like, it's something better else I gotta do. And this is the question, the people in the chat. What do you think OG Do Dirty should do better to make me get to the level of your favorite content creator? What do you think I should do? Because I do things on purpose, and I wanted to see what should I do? Because I noticed cooking this first came up. I was thinking about that, but I'm married, and then when I do stuff like that, you have people up here that won't be able to handle some stuff because some people's ideology is a little bit different. Some people up here don't believe in hoes. They don't know what pimping is. They ain't never been a player in their life. They stuck in ways. They believe everything is wrong. So you got to think about that. The audience that you're around. Now, this would be different if I was over on one of those channels that's talking about that type of shit. I talk like that when I'm over on Ruthless channel. I will never talk like that over here because I understand that most people over here don't understand that type of lifestyle. Niggas over here is not niggas. Or
whoa,
on that type of side. What's the truth, bro? Like we're debaucherous. We on some nigga shit, but I'm the only nigga over here.
Whoa. I'm part nigga.
Yeah, you like me, but you way more defined.
Yeah, I just been through too much shit
like
to think I'm.
You won't let your nigga ways take over your life.
Yes,
there we go. And that's what I'm saying.
I almost lost my shit today. Luckily I had to shut my brain down because my brain was going a little haywire. I had to shut it down, dog, because I was too goddamn upset. Too upset. I think when I don't know if you ever gotten so mad before and you feel like you bust a blood vessel in your head. That's how mad you is. Yeah.
So the reason why I started this off like this is something hit me, and it's very, real simple. People out here are really delusional and hypocrites. I watched this show. I literally watched this show, and we about to watch it together, people. About to watch a little bit of it, and we're gonna skip forward and all that good stuff. I literally watched the show. I was one of the first people in the chats. I think I had the number 3 spot on the top fan for like a good 30 minutes till that motherfucker got took over because there was a lot of people over there. What I found out, it's a lot of people who encourage Harley Quinn. I said something in the chat. I wish I can find it, but for some reason it will not. I can't go back and look at it. The chat will not show me exactly when I said this. But hopefully somebody will catch it and they can show me it. Literally was in the chat, and I say, what do people see in this white chick? These niggas got on my throat. And you know what it made me feel
I
like?
think what they see and they
But
think
you know
she's
what it
sexy.
made me feel like? These motherfuckers is delusional because these motherfuckers will big up this bitch, but sit here and talk crazy about Cardi B or somebody else like this. And these the same type of chicks that I'll be like, you know what, I fucks with because I know that they ruthless, ghetto, and some more shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
These
think
is
that
the bad, right?
they got a dominatrix fetish.
And
They
now we're
just
going on
scared
that.
to
Now
say
we
it.
see, but it's not the same because this motherfucker is representing in the same thing that she represent everything that the botcherist bitches represent, looting and all
Absolutely,
this.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But I think black people also have that too.
I know we do, sir. I'm the one. That's why I'm sitting here telling you when I see a big booty chick and she got what you call this tattoos that motherfucker wearing, she talking crazy. What do I tell you, my good son?
You can save her. Yeah,
Right?
I mean, I'm not
There's
gonna.
something wrong, but I never did get that now. And it was a good point that they got pointed out to me today. She white.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's the same type of it's the same type of mind. You got the same mindset as me, but the problem is she white.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem. And I had to go off on a couple of niggas over that day because they did that bullshit. And I'm like, that's crazy. It's the type of chick that I would tell you, nigga, that you need to have because you know what I'm saying. Y'all gonna rob, steal together. She gonna cheat on you with your brother, all type of shit. Yeah, she gonna
I'm
do
be
that.
honest with you, G. I'm be honest with you.
Within a couple of. Go ahead, sir.
That shit don't turn me on.
Yeah, but the other one don't either. Don't.
Yeah, no, the other ones don't either.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it do for me. But
yeah,
when I hear people talk about the type of hood slander or hood radish or streetwalkers, because you know they don't believe in streetwalkers and all that. They don't believe in ELE, everybody love everybody, because I believe that there's somebody's out here for them. You guys might not believe it because YouTube talking point, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Well, you can turn a hoe into a housewife, she can still be a whore, and you can be a nigga that's going to allow her to whore. Because you probably out there doing the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Somebody out there for everybody. But what I notice is these motherfuckers was riding her, bro. And I was like, why are y'all riding this fictitious person? Understand that she in real life, she ain't like this. And you know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. We talk about the characteristic thing. We're going for somebody, not just because of what they look. Now, this motherfucker can be cute as shit, but we can sit here and say, let me ask you a question. Is Cardi B cute to you?
No.
Okay. If she was Harley Quinn cute to you?
No.
Okay. Now we understand. So you just don't like the bachelors. So, and this is what was said to me earlier.
What? I don't get it.
The actress, they split when we wasn't talking about the actress. I really just gave the actress compliments. I know she's not like this.
Yeah, you did say that.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But when you pull it, I can go give you example because I was gonna go pull up some debaucherous ass shit or some fine chicks. You know, Beans be over there, he be over there fooling. I was gonna pull up some shit, and I bet you that's not gonna be the same thing that we were saying.
And see, that's my problem, right? I think I don't like it either way. You know, I think the younger me would have thought that was cute, but me since I've been 20 something, I wasn't looking for that no more. I did enough hoeing around in my lifetime. That shit, I just don't like bitches that want to fight me, dog. She look like one of the bitches that want to fight me. Nigga. You got time for that shit, dog. I don't know, man. I'm a weirdo, dog.
Hey, no, the weirdos are the fucking grown adult men that like comic book characters. Them the weirdos.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not disagreeing with you there. I just whether it was them or whether it was someone else, there are people that fetishize motherfucking bitches that look like that, and I just can't do it. I don't care if they're white or black. I mean, that shit just doesn't do it for me, right? And look, I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of
Oh,
people.
I'll take Margot Robbie in The Wolf of Wall Street any fucking day over Harley Quinn, sir.
I don't even know who that is, sir.
You watched The Wolf of Wall Street, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. It was a good movie too.
You remember the second wife?
Nope.
Was that the chick that was giving that nigga head in the car while he was driving?
Yes.
Okay. No.
Yeah, that's the same girl.
No. I'm not fucking with at all. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. She ain't got no body. She got a cute little face, but the body ain't there. You know, we like it. The ass, the titties. Something to go together. That ain't it for me. But everybody look different.
Everybody hit different, huh?
And I say everybody's a little different. Not everybody hit different because it's some white women that's fun. You know what I'm saying? Or the thick side of the game. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones that, you know what I'm saying? That's
I hear you. I hear you.
Legs on them, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? But everybody ain't built like that. So, you know.
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay. So this is Raging Tomato, and this is, like I said, if you got a comment for me to help me out on my show, to help my YouTube presence, man, please let me know. Just don't tell me to speak correctly and all that dumb shit, because you're gonna look retarded. Because none of these motherfuckers do it. I heard motherfuckers say a couple of words today that just kept on sticking on me. You're gonna hear it today too, and it came from your boy Brick. And he used his words several times, and there's other people on here to do the same thing. I've been noticing it.
And he be using words wrong to the motherfucker.
Well, I don't care about him using a new word. Yeah, it sounds like it. He used the shit out of it today. And he no, I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So I was just tripping out on this shit today. But it was a good conversation. You know what I'm saying? We'll hear what they say, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some pushback. Tell me when you want me to stop it. Okay.
The fundamental understanding of what being an American is, or at least what we were taught from when I was growing up. We have a lot of communists and Marxist socialist ideology that's been embedded in, you know, the whole, you know, American dream. You can make it here if you work hard, you play hard. If you work hard, you get rewarded at the end. All those things have been drowned out by a lot of these, again, just, you know, gimme entitlement and these very, very destructive ideologies, pretty much.
So kind of like living the American dream. If I go and work really hard, save up my money, I'll be able to have the white picket fence, the home, 2.5 kids, and a dog.
Yep.
All right. So
I'm gonna stop it right there. Who still believe in that dumb shit?
Not me.
Anybody in the chat, do y'all still believe that people are, do y'all still believe that's the model for America?
Nah, motherfuckers that work hard and still be
with two kids, nigga, and a picket fence on the door.
Nah. If you apply it,
when did that go away? When did that go away, my good sir? I thought about this earlier when I first heard about it, so I was like, I wonder if I'm gonna ask them. Let me see if they even thought about this. Like, seriously, when was the last time that y'all?
When people stopped wanting to work hard.
And when was this? That's what I'm asking. When was this? When did people stop thinking like that?
2000s.
In 2000s?
Early 2000s.
It was happening in the 90s?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. What about you, Spoon? Yeah, I don't believe that either. That shit stopped, nigga. And to me, I think it stopped back in when that shit first was started. When was that shit? Like 1920, 1930? That shit stopped back then. But I've been trying to figure this out. What you think, Spoon?
I don't know when it stopped, but that's that old cliche bullshit. If you work hard, and I seen crackheads work hard and still have the same shit. So what are we doing?
Oh, that's because they're crackheads, sir.
Yeah, but they have everything that they want. They got the dog. They got a house. They got a white picket fence.
Yeah, and that's what they
4
want.
kids.
I mean,
So he got what he wanted, right? His American dream, right?
well, everyone's American dream is different. That's what I don't understand. Why? Okay, I'm gonna stay out of this one. This is gonna make me. I'm already.
No, brother, go ahead and say what you're gonna say, man. Say what you're gonna say.
I just think it's dumb. Like,
it's crazy.
I don't need no. I don't even think that shit is real, dog. The white picket fence shit. That shit. Who the fuck? That's some cracker shit to believe. Let's be honest, nigga.
Oh,
Nigga
so
just want chain link, nigga. What the fuck we doing? What do you say, Mayo?
So it applies to a large percentage of the country, maybe?
No.
Maybe not the smaller ones. You just
No,
said it
because
was
most
cracker
people don't.
things,
If
sir.
that was the case, most people would own a
You
house.
just
Most
said it was
people
a-
don't own houses, right?
You
Most
just said it
people
was a
ain't even
crack-
stakeholders into the country. That was now and then. Most people ain't stakeholders. They live in apartments for the most part. I
You
can't
sure?
quantify that, but I can bet you if I do a little research on it, it might go back where I told you most people live in shit that don't belong to them and it's owned by someone else. I can almost guarantee you that. So to say that they're
65%
striving
of
for that,
households are
they're striving for that fucking white
owner-occupied.
fix and shit, I don't think they are. Hell, my parents don't even own a house. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think there's far more people that don't own houses that do. And everyone's not striving to motherfucking have a house with a white picket fence, whether it's a chain link or what, it don't matter.
If it's not your dream, then it doesn't apply to you, right?
No. What I'm saying is, I don't think. Well, sure, but the question is who still believes that? I don't think people believe that anymore. I don't even think they believed it when they said the shit.
I thought, see, now that part I do believe. I do believe that they did believe in it because they had examples of it. But the crazy part about it was those examples that you seen was far and few.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
You see what I'm saying? So it was because of what they was presenting to folks. You got to remember when this shit was coming out. This is when I think this go back to a show you had did when they were showing the lady in their bacon and all that other shit. You know, this is when we used to do on the porch with the blacks, and she got to be in the kitchen. You know, talking about. Let me go ahead and celebrate you real quick, John, so we can go. He said, "I'm living the American dream." I'm proud of you, yes, sir.
At 65.1% of Americans.
Yeah, I just fucking looked. I just looked it up. I said, "Oh, okay. Well, because I was wrong. Okay, shit. All right.
Wrong about what?
Yeah. There's more people that own homes than rent.
Okay.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Appreciate you, John. Bullshit. Yeah, I ain't gonna trip with y'all on that status on the people who own homes and all that stuff right there. But yeah, I don't think that was it. So we correlating that to a person owning a home.
That was the original part of the American dream.
Marriage, home, kids.
Yeah.
The job.
Yeah.
And the job.
Yeah.
You can't have none that without a job.
Yeah, that all was inclusive to the American dream, was to have a home. Actually, was to actually own a TV set and shit, a white picket fence, a family, two kids, and a dog. Yeah,
I got the 2 kids, but you keep the dog. Don't want the dog.
I think actually, if you wanted one,
I ain't actually did, but I'm saying I want one, so keep the dog.
So, do you think people followed that? Or it was just a saying to talk about just keeping them together and keeping your family, starting a family, owning a home, and striving to do your best. Is that basically did it mean literally that? That's what people was doing? Because I even heard on this other panel that they broke it down statistically that I think is that they have it like we having like 1.1.1.5 kids per person or
Yeah.
something like that, or whatever that bullshit ass stat was, because they used the numbers to figure this out by even the people who got 39 kids compared to the nigga who got 8, and then compared to the nigga who have none, then compared to the person who have 1 and 2, 3. You know, we add all them up, you know, you get the average. That's what they give you. Well, you know, we correlated that to people saying that they had that most people are striving to have like
to own a home.
kids. Yeah, and have 1.5 kids, like, you know.
Yeah, I get it. I just think people just want to live for the most part. Motherfuckers want to live and be left alone for the most part. At least that's what I think.
No, they want to own a home.
Okay.
They do. People do.
Okay. I hear you. I mean, I agree.
I don't care if you agree, don't agree. They want to own a home.
Sure.
How many people did y'all, when y'all looked up this test, say they own homes?
It says 65 to 66%. I said I don't believe it. But like I said, there goes a stat for you.
You don't believe in Jesus either, so why we care what you think?
Who said I don't believe in Jesus?
That makes sense. That makes sense. Do y'all think that? I mean, I have no problem with that number. Like I said, that's kind of there. I was thinking it probably was. Do y'all think people? You think people should own more homes?
No, because all they do is lose them any goddamn way. I'm a pessimistic motherfucker.
Yeah, you are very pessimistic. You are very pessimistic.
Dude, today I've been through it today.
That was the problem in 2008, right?
Yeah, they lost a lot of homes.
Yeah, because they made it easier for people who didn't qualify for homes
to get homes. Yes,
to get a home.
Yeah,
which is odd. I mean, did they think people were just going to change their habits once they got into a house?
Listen, you seen that motherfucking financial audit, and that shit, them motherfuckers is retarded. I watched another one today, and I was like, oh my God, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
and then they're the same
they don't
people.
Change their ways. They don't change their ways.
They're standing outside the Apple store on day one to buy a new phone to replace the one that's 6 months old, just because they got to have the latest thing.
Well, that's because we're a nation of consumers. I think we went from wanting to own a lot of shit to just wanting to own a lot of bullshit, wanting to consume shit. I will say we really want to consume more than we actually can.
The problem they caused 2008, Mayo, was you was right. They gave a lot of people homes, but the reason why that plan failed because in order to get a home, you had to actually work to get the home, and because you worked to get it, that made you value when you got it. If somebody just give you a loan that you didn't earn,
nigga, what?
Say what?
They still lost the houses, even though they were even. I mean,
No, you're not listening. Okay, what I'm saying to you is, in 2008, when it led to 2008, well, there was a lot of people who did not qualify for homes at all.
Mm-hmm.
So
I hear you.
they would qualify to the normal process. So they came up with that what they call that adjustable the arm crap. That's how a lot of people got to home because of arm. So, but if you did it probably did 20, 30 years ago, you were less likely to lose your home.
That's not true either.
Well, and let's be honest, right? Everybody thinks that interest rates for houses are high right now.
They're not.
But the average is about 12% over history.
Yeah.
So they're historically low right now.
Mm-hmm.
They are.
It's just people got used to 3% and 4% loans, mortgage loans.
I got 2.6.
You know, that ain't the norm.
Yeah. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's a good stat. I gotta do more research into that because I just don't understand how they weigh the factor of people wanting to rent versus own.
So let me see this. So this one thing I heard and I noticed that y'all went to and nobody stopped each other from saying it. And y'all went to mortgages. You went to stuff that, again, technically, the process of going through that until you sign the paperwork and now have to pay the bank no more when you own that motherfucker is technically still not yours. It is because you threw the bank. That 65 or 68 or 63% we were just talking about somewhere in the 60s. I don't know where it was, but people owning homes. Are these the same people that's in the process of getting their homes?
No, these are people
they
who
already went
currently
there.
either
So
own
once
or
you,
have a mortgage.
I
yeah,
want
once
to
you,
know that. But go ahead and say
These are
what you
people who either own outright or have a mortgage.
yeah,
that's what I
'cause
was thinking.
that's how they
So
quantify.
What?
If
So,
if,
so
if
I
you're
mean,
still going
OG.
through the
So OG.
process of
So
getting a
OG.
house,
exactly
it's
how
not
they
necessarily.
quantify something, sir. I'm not tripping on that, but the first thing I noticed y'all went to after we got through talking about this 60% is people owing somebody else, which is going to be their mortgage. They paying through a bank or somebody else who owned the property. They trying to. I'm talking about it's different from a person who has a mortgage than a person who doesn't. Well, they
Yes.
still pay taxes
But even if
on
you got
their.
even if you got a
They pay
even if you got a
taxes on
mortgage,
their stuff. Nigga, what are we doing here? We're gonna try to explain what I'm saying that you guys just got through saying. Like literally,
I didn't say. I keep
no,
getting cut off.
Ayo was just saying, and he wasn't wrong with that. It's two of them, bro. It's people who own their shit, and it's people who have. Am I right, Mayo? He didn't say
Yes.
nothing wrong. I'm agreeing with him.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, we didn't talk about those people who just own theirs. We just added those into that. So can I? I was going to ask, can we see how many people own theirs and people who, or they don't split it up? They just got it as one to make that 65. That's why I was going to go to an ask.
They have it together. That's why
So
I
there
said
ain't no
I
way
gotta
is it a way to split it?
quantify. I can look it up. I can try some more. Let me see what I can speak
I
it
would like
into.
to
See if
know
I
that
can speak
because
it
I'm
into
thinking, I know at one point in time we had a lot of people buying homes to do in this
40%,
retail game.
more than 40% of U.S. homeowners don't have mortgages.
So that's almost
They own
half.
outright.
Yeah, they said roughly 60% of 60% of U.S. homeowners have a mortgage, while 40% own their homes outright, free and clear. And this was based off 2023 data from the American Community Survey. So there you go.
That's more than I actually expected.
Me too. That's crazy.
what you just, tell me, Tom. What you say? What was Tom you just read?
60% have a mortgage, 40% own it outright. But they still got to pay. They still got to pay land tax because you don't necessarily own your shit outright. You still got to pay land tax.
Yeah, you still got to pay tax.
So there's that.
That's a lot of motherfuckers on rent,
So
and then that's
for real.
How much do you save? Well, you really don't save. Well,
when I hit 57, I will own this house outright. Crazy.
Yeah. The only thing you have to do is just pay land tax with the part of land
Well,
that you own.
I won't even have to pay that because I'm a homesteader.
And your veteran status helps that too.
Yeah.
Oh, you golden, huh? That General Wealth, a little lot over there with that General Wealth, huh? How many acres that is, Tom?
Two some change. Well, almost. Two some change. Fuck it.
Yeah, they can turn it.
You rich for real.
Ain't no one rich, nigga.
Oh no, you got a $1.5 million house. You got
we all trying to catch up with you. That nigga John got houses everywhere. He got a house in Texas, a house in North Carolina, South Carolina. Then the nigga say he got a house in Virginia. He got about 3 houses on the East Coast. I don't even know if he even stopped. Have you been up there to Louisiana, Alabama, and all that, Mississippi?
Is there another John on the panel?
No, I'm talking about that dude that make 30,000 that own a lot of property.
Who was that John you talking about?
That dude that's with the Baptist crew. He said, "What type of John you talking?"
That John got beat. That John got beat headed. He broke.
That John I know is blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get like him.
Yeah, we blessed. We blessed by Jesus. But we broke though.
I get it.
So when After I pay off my house, I pay about $1,000 every 3 months, or
God
every
damn.
4 months for taxes.
Oh shit!
Without my veteranship.
You said 1,000 every 4?
Every 4 months. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I ain't doing shit.
that's a you can set that up yearly and don't even have to see that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just the way it's dispersed out of the mortgage right now. I could pay
Yeah.
that yearly, and that's what I will do.
Yeah. That way you don't even got to see it. You just set it just certain set 5 years of money in there and just have it
And
go.
they said, set it and forget it, bitch.
Yeah, now for real. That's how you're supposed to do it. That's what I was thinking that when most people would say, bro, that they doing, bro, when they have instead of having again, I'm glad we got those stats because I didn't know that most people, it was a lot of them people who had mortgages like that. But that just lets you know.
That shit shocked the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit shocked the fuck out of me, bro.
They live an
That
American
many
dream.
people actually own houses.
They live an American dream.
That's not them. Okay.
Well, think about it. Think about it. That number should increase in what, 15, 20 years? Because at a point in time, you got to think about what year did they have the big boom when everybody became, when they was doing, I heard celebrities, goddamn basketball people, everybody was doing, became a realtor. And they was buying houses, selling houses, and then it crashed. So, and then they said they own it. They ain't say it came back, but if you think about it, how many of those people, if they do have one right now and they follow through with it, most of those are set how many years? About
30-year mortgage is the standard.
Yeah, 30 year. You can make it as like you can make it a 10-year mortgage if you want to.
Yeah. But the standard is 20 or 30. That's the standard. You can do 10, 15, 5.
Yeah.
So you're really smart, you do 15.
I was thinking about doing that, man, to be honest with you, trying to get mine changed to a 15-year mortgage instead of the only way to do that is pay double.
A lot less interest.
Yeah.
Much would it cost you?
I already did the math on how much. I did the math how much I'm going to pay in interest over the life.
You can afford $10,000 a month.
Huh?
You can afford $10,000 a month.
Man, shut up.
How much would it cost you just to go all out without getting a mortgage?
However much the house is. You can make deal. You can wheel and deal a motherfucker if you paying cash. Just like buying a car. Wheel and deal that bitch.
$750,000.
To be honest with you, listen, all I gotta do right now to change mine to a 10-year mortgage is to pay an extra $1,000 a month.
And and you'll have it paid off in 10 years.
Yeah.
Pay it on the principal, not on the interest.
Hold on. How does that work, Tom? Because you owned your house before it burned down, right?
Well, yeah. But what I'm saying is, you pay $1,000. You pay. So what you don't want to do is have a whole month full of accruing interest, because that's what you're doing. If you pay once a month, you're incurring interest for the whole month of that fucking thing without a payment. So if you're paying payments while during the month, like say you're paying 3 payments in that month, you only got maybe 2 weeks here, or 2 weeks here, or a week here, and a week here before you're paying again. So you're not incurring the same amount of interest because you're paying money on that note or whatever mortgage as
directly
it's
on
in
the
the
top
month.
end.
Yeah, you're not incurring that much interest. That's how I do it with my fucking truck payment. My truck payment I pay 3 times a month. I don't want because all the interest you calculate is every day that they don't receive money, you getting taxed interest for that. But as soon as they receive a payment, they're taking off some interest, not a whole lot, but enough. So yeah, that's how I do it. I don't want to incur a full month of fucking interest. That shit's retarded.
All right, let's get through this so we can get to the part where they get the tripping. And like I said, we'll try to. I think it's like 8 more minutes to this, and then we'll go ahead and slim on up.
Where have we gone wrong? You mentioned the Marxism, socialism, communism style of thinking, the handouts, gimmies. Do you think there's some kind of
Yes.
a propaganda that's pushing that narrative in any aspect?
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know, the whole we saw the thing that happened with the life insurance guy, the insurance guy, the medical insurance guy. People applauded that, right? And people want to blame the rich for their misfortune. Now, I definitely think we have to hold the other side accountable to where there's a lot of crony capitalism versus, you know, I guess proper capitalism, to where the corporations have gotten too greedy, but that runs into politics as to where we've got 20-year congressmen and senators, and I think you know, having a term limit on the president, but not having a term limit on the legislative, the people that give the breaks and give the loopholes to big pharma, that give the loopholes to these banks, that make these people what they are and create these monopolies, is a major problem and issue we need to address and fix.
So do you think that the people are maybe tired of capitalism kind of chiming in a little too hard, or kind of overriding the system with their wins, like their tax breaks, their ability to continue extracting the American dollar and not giving back per se?
No, I don't think it's tight. I think it's ignorance. Most people, again, ignorance and irresponsibility, fiscal irresponsibility. Most of us, and I'm including myself in this, I had to train myself to budget. I had to train myself to spend wisely. I had to train myself to not want to keep up with the Joneses, right? Investments, things like this. I started very, very late because I wasn't taught this. And that's a big difference between the quote unquote rich. You know, this is instilled in them, you know, in their households. And they're taught these principles and things. This is why they have the advantages they have. And then instead of us learning, which we live in the information age where everything is available now, you literally can know, you know, how to do these things with a free YouTube video. But, you know, people would much rather, you know, go on Instagram and click big booties and
real quick.
laugh at me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I told you. You already know, man. If you want me to pause it to 7,000, get in there.
So the problem, well, not the problem with what he said. What he's talking about as far as the corporation thing, I just found a whole lot of information about the medical groups and shit like that before the government took a foothold in the goddamn medical monopoly. Do you know that they put a limit on how many doctors it can be a year? Did you know it's a limit on how many doctors it can go to school for?
Yeah, there's a limit on how many doctors can take Medicaid too. And
Medicare. Yes. And if you choose not to take the Medicaid, I mean, if you choose to go outside of the government, they won't allow you to take Medicaid for these motherfuckers. It's a dude. My whole fucking third eye, fourth eye, whatever fucking eye you want to call it, was open. I was like, I did not know that, but it makes total sense. Like I've always been saying, the government is the fucking problem. The problem with most of these left and right, they want to think that the government is the fix, and they have never been the fix. Never. But for some reason, they got us all thinking that they are the fucking fix.
Groups of people used to get together, form little corporations, and make contracts with doctors to treat the group.
Yes.
For set prices. That's how it happened before insurance came around.
I was gonna do that next week. Yeah, I was mesmerized. I was like, what in the actual fuck?
Tom.
And that's why that's why they can charge out the fucking wazoo right now, because they don't have any competition to be good. They don't have any competition to do right. They don't have any competition to say, hey, nigga, you ain't good for me, motherfucker. I'm gonna find me another motherfucking doctor that's gonna do shit right.
You know what,
gonna
Tom?
treat me.
Those groups still exist.
Well, I know that, but it's not for the people that don't know about it.
Yeah.
So
No,
that's the
but
problem.
all you need
It's
to do
this
is find out
facade
about
that it's a facade out here that these hospitals, that these doctors, these people are buying into the system and actually giving a fuck, caring about how much they charge when they all are in on the fucking scheme. Doctors, nurses, all these well, I ain't gonna say nurses per se, but for sure the doctors, the fucking pharmacy, the goddamn hospitals, the goddamn government. All these motherfuckers are in on the scam.
Who do you think paid for all them Obamacare fucking commercials?
That's
the goddamn
crazy.
insurance
Mayo,
companies.
you will be, I'm not Mayo, OG, you will be motherfucking shocked how fucked up the system is. Well, not really, but just listening to it and going down the rabbit hole of what the fuck. It'll make you it'll make you hate the government even more, just to be honest with you. But the government's been the problem in all things, including education. The problem is the fucking government.
Sound like you need to do a show on that, brother.
Oh, I am.
There's a medical insurance co-op here in Wichita.
I know a couple of co-ops, but I'm not involved in them because I got the VA.
Yeah, that's who I was using before I got VA covered.
Yeah. I
And
know
that shit
there's
was
one
like
here down
$40
here.
a month.
Is it messing with their overall money or something? Like, what is it stopping them from doing to keep a chokehold on it like that?
People don't know about it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's also it made it against the law too. So when that's what the whole thing about this Obamacare. Before Obamacare, they made it against the law to actually have a lot of these fucking co-ops. You got to do it in different ways now just to make sure you abide by the fucking so-called law because of the way Obamacare and everything was implemented. It's crazy. Obamacare needs to be fucking just dismantled completely. How the fuck
was made to usher in single payer? It was made to fail and usher in single payer healthcare. That's its entire purpose.
Yes. But like I said, it's both sides that do this shit, and it's the facade that they both are getting paid big whoop the money on this shit. And that's why they fucking holding the motherfucking government hostage now. Both of them is. Fuck them both. Because they know it's a fucking game and they don't care. Listen, I don't let me get off my soapbox. I'm starting. Because
most young people just need catastrophic insurance, right?
No, they don't. Not really.
No. But in case you get in an accident, right?
Sure. Yeah. That's the only thing that they absolutely need is that.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, I don't know, nigga. When I was a kid, I didn't go to the hospital. My mama didn't take me to the hospital every time I had a cough or a cold or a sneeze or a chew or any of that shit.
If I had a fever, I got some aspirin and put in a cold fucking bath.
Yeah, this shit. It makes people. Well, we need health care. Bitch. How many times do you take your kids to the hospital? Most of these motherfuckers don't take their kids to the hospital because they don't want to sit in them long ass, sitting there for 6 goddamn hours to be seen for 30 seconds. They say, well, go ahead, give some Tylenol and go on about your business. Bitch, you didn't treat shit. Nigga, they didn't even give my wife a motherfucking chest X-ray when she had COVID. And that's the basic thing you do with classic pneumonia.
Yeah.
Oh God. I'm not gonna get mad again. I'm telling you, I've been mad for the last 6 hours. So
no, Tom, I'll pull up the information on that place here in Wichita for next week's show.
For sure.
Right.
True. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It always sells. It's marketing 101. Nobody wants to take the time to learn how to budget their finances or work through. It's just, would you say materialism and consumerism is becoming a problem then? Like must buy, must have, keeping up with the Kardashians now instead of keeping up with the Joneses. Is that something that propagates this handout kind of mentality?
Almost definitely. People complain about the iPhone, but they get in line for it every year. They change one thing and change nothing at all. So most definitely, and then you turn around and the important things, people are worried about houses. Oh, we can't afford a house. Well, who said you had to buy a new house? There are tax liens, there are foreclosures, there are all these things, and we just seem to make the excuses as where it's just impossible versus, figuring out a way to make a way. And that's what we used to do when I was
Mr.
coming up.
Fantastic, most
Even
people don't
when
know
it
how to
was,
put
hard for you to do
two
these.
boards together. That's why they don't do that, because when you get these fucked up homes that are fucking in foreclosures and all that, majority of them are fucked up houses that will never pass inspection anyway. And then again, most people don't even have a hammer and a goddamn screw to fucking put that together. They can't afford. I mean, I guess they could. I don't fucking know. From what I'm looking at, these motherfuckers are living anything.
But Tom, there isn't anything they can't learn for free on YouTube to
That's
build
true.
a fucking house from
That doesn't
scratch.
mean that they're smart enough to do it, right? Hell, it was a learning curve for me to learn how to motherfucking to use shit like that, right? Because I wasn't taught to fucking
That's everything.
to do shit.
Yeah, but that's everything, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
I understand that, but
part
most
of the
people don't
process.
have the mental fortitude to do it. I know OG would do it. OG, if I gave you a fucked up house, how long would it take you to fix it up?
It just depends, bro. I mean, but it wouldn't be that long. I'm gonna be honest with you. But if you, I'm thinking a person with no money, poor, needs something month by month, year by year. Might take you a little bit, but you got to, like Tom said, most people ain't dedicated to do that. That shit is gone in the ages. You don't see people doing that. What they want to do is they want it done now. So they looking to have the money and have everything else so they can just pay for it to get done. Even the people that look on YouTube, they looking for that YouTube money. That's why it's on there.
Dog, if they knew how much it was just to build fucking stairs in this motherfucker, let alone have to motherfucking lay floor, put up motherfucking new drywall, take old wood out without taking the motherfucking structures, the structural beams down. Motherfuckers don't go know that shit. Now the smart thing would be to find a Mexican or someone in your family that knows how to motherfucking actually fix it. Get Hector Jimenez to help you, motherfucker. Handy Manny, motherfucker. One of them some bitches.
What I see is kids that when they left the house, that they just wanted to start where their parents left off.
I can agree with
that.
that.
They thought that was the starting point.
Yeah, I'm not gonna doubt you on that one.
I
had that false sense of hope too. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I thought going to college and shit was gonna change everything for me, and it didn't. It made everything more fucked up.
And Tom, you shared a bedroom with brothers and sisters when you was growing up, right?
Absolutely.
OG probably did too. So did John. Well, no, John was the only child. But
no, sir.
These kids today, they grew up with private fucking rooms.
Yeah, mine all shared
They don't know how to share. They don't know how to share.
Mm.
I remember friends of mine who went to college, 3-bedroom places with 6 people living in them.
That's a whole fact.
Again, I told you, motherfucking 3-bedroom house with a motherfucking 11 motherfuckers in that bitch. Nigga, everyone slept with everyone.
Yep.
And we didn't even care. It wasn't like it wasn't even cramped. It was just, the only thing that bothered me, about living in a house full of people was it was too fucking loud. That was it. Other than that, it's just being too loud to me. That's why I don't like loud fucking shit now. Except for me. Because I was raised that way. Just everyone's loud.
things. There were people that were still doing
Got 4
them.
minutes.
So culturally, though, have we kind of developed a lazy aspect towards finding the American dream? And what kind of caused that cultural shift, in your opinion?
Yeah, 10,000%, 10,000%. And I think again the creeping in of a lot of this um propaganda, communist, Marxist, socialist propaganda. I think that's what it is, and I'm pretty sure people are aware of this. Yuri Brezhnev warned of this back in the like 80s, right? And people just didn't see it. You feel me? People, but that's why they say ignorance is bliss. So I think people go along and instead of improving, but then like I said, keeping the other side accountable, we had the biggest finesse ever, the whole college, importance of college thing, the threefold hustle of America's where you had the government, the jobs, and the colleges all tell you in order for you to get hired, you need a college degree. Well, if we applied a simple supply and demand oversaturation when it was cool when it started and not a lot of people had college degrees, but now when everybody has a college degree, it's no longer valuable and you're still telling people to eat it in order to be hired, and it's the only loan you can't have forgiven, right? So
Yes. Okay, so let's go through with the education system. I mean, I feel like some of the propaganda can start in even as little as primary school, and then you move into middle school, high school. There's a lot of different issues a lot of people have right now with the LGBT community chiming in on that, the transgender identity narrative chiming in on that, but we're focusing a lot on inclusivity, but then at the same time creating exclusivity. But wherewithal would that chime into because I know we go through college too with the same stuff, but does any of that chime in on your narrative?
Almost definitely. Again, that goes against the principle of the family, right? Again, no offense to LGBT people. If you're an adult, you can do what you want to do. But by all means, we know children are impressionable, and there's no coincidence that you had a major uptick in, especially the whole transgenderism ideology over the last 10 years or so, because it's being introduced to in schools, right? I never knew or whatever. I mean, the only thing I knew was like RuPaul, like when we were a kid, right? And now there's a different,
But RuPaul was like a character. It was like
that's what I'm saying.
funny.
It wasn't promoted for anything as to where you can be this and boys can be girls. And I think this whole confusion, right? If you want to destroy society, you put confusion in there, and you always target the kids because the kids are going to be the adults. So if the kids are used to it, and you raise them in a whole generation of this is okay, and all these different things, and anything can be anything. There's unlimited genders. Now you have a group of adult people that have totally thrown science away, and it's all about feelings.
Feelings.
What y'all think about that? Just that back and forth.
Well,
I think the RuPaul situation.
Of course, you on that.
Okay, what?
Nothing. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, I know you run your mouth too much. Just shut it sometime. Yeah, I think RuPaul's situation, right, was even fantastic step on that situation because he said it was the propaganda of you getting to accept it, right? Even to when you had Martin Lawrence playing Sinead name, and you had Jamie Foxx playing what was it? Tawana Manuel, Wanda. Yeah, so they've been slowly introducing you to this stuff to where being a big cross dresser and making it so it's like even that was propaganda.
Oh yeah, and then they was it Lifetime came up with that jazz show. That 4-year-old that their parents was fucking
Just Jazz.
Yeah. And it's slowly infiltrated by design.
They even tried to make that more comfortable in our community. So like
They did make that more comfortable, but now it's taking most people are afraid to say anything about it. Not all, most people in society
But what it did
nowadays.
was create empathy for them. Even if you weren't comfortable with it, it created empathy for them.
Well, no. It didn't create. It forced empathy.
Yeah.
Because right now, motherfuckers get scared to say something about it, or they're instantly labeled something. I don't give a fuck. Label it to me, bitch. Just like I don't care. But when you force that shit down people's throat, the pendulum is going to eventually swing back, and you see it right now. It's on the way back to the right side where it's supposed to be in the beginning, where motherfuckers is tired of this shit because it's being forced upon them. And no one likes that, but it's as fast as slow as it came. It's gonna slow as it's gonna die. That's just my take on it. I
That's
could
why
be
Donald
wrong.
Trump got. That's why Donald Trump got elected.
What? Oh, he said why? That's why he got elected.
That's why he
Yeah,
got
I'm gonna get
elected.
off on you, but you know that nigga about to start small business, but you can't do that now. Get that nigga spoon. Tell that nigga better get it right.
Well, no, it was a reaction to our overreaction.
Yeah. I don't think that was the single most thing that he got voted because he was part of the LGBT fucking lovers. He was the first president to openly coming into office to recognize them as people. So I wouldn't say that was the reason why Trump got elected. I would say that was
no.
one
I'm
of his
saying
dumbass downfalls for coming in saying
no.
that
That's
shit.
what no. But him coming in, but him getting elected, what he's willing to say and do though is say we're not going to recognize it in the federal government. We're not going. We're not
Sure.
going to
He's
allow his
recognizing the
forces.
same thing
He
he's
wasn't
recognizing
pro
the same thing that's always
T.
been two genders. Even if you look at T-shirts, it doesn't say non-binary. It says motherfucking female or male, whatever it is, or male, or whatever, woman or man, or whatever the fuck it says. So he trying to go back to common sense. But the thing is, he was another one of the motherfuckers who was scared and was forced empathy for the motherfucking group that don't deserve it, for delusion, for denial of reality. And I
but Tom,
refuse to
he
motherfucking
wasn't
play
for
their
the
fucking
T's,
stupid
sir.
ass
He was
game.
just for the G's and the L's
Oh no,
and
I
the
don't believe that.
B's.
I don't
Yeah,
believe
he
that.
was. He literally was.
I don't believe it.
You don't have to believe it. That's what it
And
was.
so if I can show you where you say he believes in LGBT, whatever the fuck it is, will you shut the fuck up, John the Baptist, lying
I
ass
would.
nigga?
No, you're not gonna be able to find the way he's. And then what I okay, if you gonna be able to show me is he's using the acronym, right? But then that doesn't because
Are they part of the acronym?
God almighty, boy, you don't know why you're doing this argument. Okay, so you gonna be able to find where he talks about the acronym, but what does he personally believe? Or what does he personally talk about?
Nigga, you don't know what he personally believed because he literally said, when he first came in, he was the first fucking one to openly accept them. The first president to openly accept that shit.
Oh,
Whether you like it or not,
It
he
wasn't Barack
literally
Obama.
no. I said coming into office. I didn't say
Oh, coming.
fucking.
Okay.
So that was his problem. They may the group may still didn't like his ass, which is true. But the fact of the matter is, the motherfucker came in openly accepting it.
But Tom,
I
why
ain't
is he
gonna
being
let y'all
attacked now
motherfuckers.
for taking away
Y'all ain't gonna.
protection?
Huh?
But why is he being attacked now for taking protections away from them?
Well, that's
The
now,
T.
right? Now, because he wants a return
Because he
on
never
reality
supported him.
nowadays.
He never supported him in the first
Yes,
place.
he did. I'm sorry, but he did. He did.
Well, show us the proof that you got there, so we can be educated.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. It's not that fucking hard.
I mean, if you got some proof, show it to us. I'm not gonna say I can't call you proof live. If you got it.
It was good with you, Smitty. Yeah, while y'all find y'all evidence so y'all can figure out who got the W or not, that's between y'all. I just need to know what they had to do with the education. Did it slump the education? Did it make them not learn because they? I mean, I don't understand it.
Yeah,
I don't understand what.
but
Education
they're
did.
pushing narratives and ideologies in school instead of teaching reading, writing, and arithmetic.
No, Mayo, you're wrong on that one.
Yeah,
Education has always been what education is doing right now. Is always supposed to do. It was always designed to brainwash and make you patriotic or to make you to teach you whatever propaganda they want you to teach you, educate you on. Education still doing what it's always supposed to be doing. They just changed
Are
the
you ready,
propaganda
John the
message.
make it
Baptist?
big, make it bigger, sir. Yeah, thank you. Looking good out there, Spoke.
Huh?
You leave it the way it is. There have been very few complaints the way it is. People go, they use the bathroom that they feel is appropriate.
So if Caitlyn Jenner were to walk into Trump Tower and want to use the bathroom, you would be fine with her using any bathroom she chooses?
That is correct.
A radical Islamic terrorist targeted the nightclub, not only because he wanted to kill Americans,
You should have put money on it, Tom. He was
execute
right.
gay and lesbian citizens.
What you say?
You should have put money on it, sir. He was right.
I know. I don't have to put money on it. I just wanted to show that John the Baptist is a
I said you
dickhead.
should have put money on it, sir.
Oh yeah, I should have. You're right. My bad. Go ahead.
Crazy boy. Lord, Jesus.
I told you, y'all ain't gonna lie on me about my president. I know the nigga what a nigga did, good and bad.
but yeah, you're right. You're right. Tom, so we could, but yeah, but the part about education though, education doing exactly what they want to do, man. Yo, they're not changing it up. They're changing the propaganda, but it's always been designed to be propaganda. It's just now they
But
change the
John,
propaganda.
they used to, but kids actually used to learn to read in school.
Yeah,
Yeah, they still learn to
don't
read.
now.
Now
Someone said they don't
it
now.
wasn't the social brainwashing that it is now. Always, John.
It's always been. Hold on. They still teaching reading, but they always been brainwashing too. It's always been brainwashing.
Yeah, that's the part that I'm on right there. Like I see what you're saying, but I'm with John on this one. And that's the first thing. What did it did them learning that? Did it stop them from learning? I mean, I'm not understanding. Like,
Does it take time away from learning?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
They just change. Go ahead. There you go.
What social shit were you brainwashed for in school, John?
What social?
Yes,
Everything.
social, like LGBT rights, gay rights, the shit they're pushing today. What was the subject you were brainwashed in school?
No. What I'm saying to you is, what I'm saying is the propaganda. I recognize the propaganda has changed. The propaganda has changed. What they're teaching has changed, but it's always been propaganda. So what they were teaching them was to be patriotic and to go fight to be soldiers for your country. That's what they were brainwashing us with then. They wanted
Sir, my school spoke against me joining the army.
Okay, yeah, but what I'm saying the American education system was
all
founded,
you did was say
the
the Pledge
American
of
education
Allegiance, John.
the American education system was copied out the Persian system, which is based on patriotism, and then also creating soldiers to go out and fight wars. So all they did was change
No,
the
sir,
brainwashing.
it was
Hold on.
created. It's created to make factory workers, sir.
Both of them, factory workers.
The books were
factory.
written by Jews. This one y'all know that Jewish company.
Yeah. Which came from pretty much about Germany, all that stuff saying. Yeah, so yeah, Mayo, you're right. That was part of it, but also to create workers too and to create soldiers. But the only thing happening now is they're still learning, they're still reading, they're still writing. Is what they're reading and writing has changed. What they're reading has changed. The propaganda's changed.
Yeah, technically, what they're writing about has changed. Because my sons told me all the gay shit he had to write about. I'm like, what does that got to do? What the fuck is going on? Okay, and I have to let it go because it don't matter. It's a fucking stupid ass fight. I'm not trying to fight with him nor the fucking dumbass teacher. So, because they do put a lot of woke ideologies in the school system, but again, like I said, if you're not the first brainwash of your child, then something's wrong with you as a parent. Sorry. If you allow a fucking school to dictate how your child's gonna be in life, then that's on you as a fucking parent too. Even though I'm pissed off right now,
Was it the coach thing today, John or Tom?
Yeah, motherfuckers just don't listen to me, and I hate that shit. I'm very controlling when it comes to certain shit, and yeah, it just irritates the fuck out of me.
That's just the signs of a leader, sir.
Well, it's because, as a father, I'm supposed to protect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I step back away from that so I don't be an overbearing fucking father, coach type motherfucker. And I really want to hit people, and I can't.
I get you.
Well, technically, you can.
Yeah, technically I can. I'm just
choosing not to.
You just gotta wait. You just gotta leave and wait and put on a push shiesty.
Look at y'all look at y'all devils on that man's shoulder. Hey, don't do
Get him
that.
in the
Don't hit
parking
nobody.
lot. Get him in the parking lot, sir. Plausible deniability.
That boy got hands. Only thing he needs is a good 2 minutes with the young man every time. And you know what, man? We're just gonna need you to get you some permission to come over here. We'll just have it out real quick, show you how we used
But
to
here's
do it.
my problem, OG. Here's my problem with the whole thing is I blame my son too.
Not standing up for himself.
What you go do?
He's not me.
Yeah,
and that is hard. That's hard to accept.
You just said though, you're not the first brainwash a few kids, then it's your fault.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Exactly.
I'm not denying that. But again, like I said, I'm pissed off because he doesn't listen to what I say.
Well, you should have brainwashed him to listen to you a long time ago.
No,
You
because
failed.
this
You
group of
failed.
motherfuckers are too goddamn nice. And it's not about them not listening to me. It's the fact that he's nice and he wants everyone to be his friend type shit. And I've never been like that. And it's hard because he's not me. And I can't do anything about him not being me.
So it sounds like you weren't the first brainwash of your kid. That's what it sounds like.
You call it what you want, John. I don't really give a damn.
This nigga retarded, bro. That nigga John the Baptist on one tonight. John, what's wrong with you tonight, man?
I'm not old one. I don't know how to deal with Tom now. I'm getting back his old medicine. That's it.
Hey, John.
You shit with me. I don't even care. I just told the motherfucker. I just didn't say nothing because I'm tired of speaking. If you don't want to listen to me, then fuck y'all, man. I'm tired of motherfuckers not listening to me, and that's my problem. If you don't listen to me, and I got the
Mayo.
fuck.
We're not listening to Tom. What you saying, Mayo?
Yeah, again.
Were you driving that monkey truck that crashed in Mississippi?
No, sir.
Okay.
No goddamn lie. How's it being home, nigga? Because I know you finally got home. Your wife was whooping your ass while your ass ain't been on the stream.
Is anybody talking right now? I think I hear we ain't going on.
This nigga out of line. All right, y'all. Look, let's get to this part right here so we can
accused of more toxic masculinity, right? And a man being insensitive and a man wanting to be, dominant, and he wants to have control over the woman. So again, I think the women have to be much louder than the crazy, radical feminists that want to tell the world that men aren't needed, that women are literally out here campaigning saying that, hey, a woman can do everything that a man can do, but women purposely stay.
Makes it so that men have to be more delicate with their words, avoid any potential miscommunications.
Oh, he's a fag.
And
unallowed.
Here we go. Here we go.
Or says anything or does any, if a woman's acting toxically towards him, he can't defend himself, but women are always the loudest ones screaming about men's behavior. It's
Right.
kind of frustrating sometimes.
No, that makes sense. I understand what you're saying. Clay, you were
Here we go.
next back there. What do you got for us?
Sure. I could weigh in pretty much on anything that's been said, but my interest is the EBT. I don't know the exact extent of it as far as what's being unallowed, but and just to kind of preface this with, I understand that Mr. Fantastic mentioned that he's not talking about necessarily the disabled folks or the elderly folks, but when I look at society as a whole, I see millions, like hundreds of millions of people, and in those hundreds of millions of people, the dejected could easily be categorized as lazy, and that's not to say that they can't do, but because when you look at especially like the poor class, those who are in the poor class are raised poor. Typically, they probably worked labor jobs if they worked at all, a lot of day labor type stuff. And then
Bullshit.
At some point, in their 40s or 50s, maybe even sometimes in their 30s, they become what we would call dejected. They look at society and say, I'm
Why
out.
is this
I'm
dude
out. I'm
sitting there
not
making
doing
up
this
all these
anymore.
sorry excuses?
And so for those people,
Tell me to stop the video. Y'all got to go ahead. You got to join the Mayo. You can go ahead.
No. Play that shit.
Most poor people ain't most poor people aren't fucking day laborers and have never
He got
been
here at
fucking
all.
day laborers.
That nigga full of shit. I want to hear him in his full bullshittery.
I don't want to hear no more because all he do is sit there making excuses for why people can't work.
Is
I
dejected
don't
the
care why
new
you.
word, OG?
Yes, sir. you called it.
Yes, sir.
He said it like 4 times already.
Sad,
With his
depressed,
bullshit.
and dispirited.
Like it.
That's
I
the
like it.
definition.
Yeah, I don't get it. Why why you
I'm gonna
think
start
that people
using it.
because they grew up poor they can't
Because
work? I mean,
if you ever listen to so-called Brick or Claire, whatever the fuck you want to call him himself, when he gets around the same nigga like broke Dusty, whatever the fuck his name is, they say the same shit. Like for real. I don't think I should have to take care of nobody except for the ones that I feel responsible for. But these niggas do. If I look at society as a whole, we can look back and look at the dejected ones that they work day labor jobs and they just said fuck it in their 30s or 40s or 50s or sometimes even in their 20s. Man, shut the fuck up, man.
What those guys are is the ones who didn't start fucking adulthood when they graduated high school. They're the ones that wanted to be pro skaters and fucking rappers and rock stars.
and they probably came
They
from
didn't
rich
start
parents,
adulting until their 30s.
and they probably came from rich parents too.
A lot of them came straight out the middle class, at least.
Yeah, they probably had a mama and a daddy.
Well, let's listen to this nigga who don't want to come over here because he's scared as fuck and he be getting cooked.
You didn't got me in trouble with the nigga. Nigga don't even fuck with me no more. So I know he ain't over here, but it's cool.
who essentially I look at and I say, well, I'd rather have them at home, dejected in their own homes, than out there on the streets stealing. What I mean by that more specifically is we feed the prisoners, but those who really are just upset at the system, when we look at them, we say, well, you haven't committed any crime, but we're not going to feed you.
Mhm.
And that just seems to me a travesty.
Well,
wait a minute.
Fantastic. If you want to get pushback on that, I would.
Gotcha.
Don't soup kitchens exist?
Yes.
Yeah.
We got one here in Wichita that runs 3 food trucks.
No, Mayo. It's simpler than that. All they gotta do is go out there and commit a crime. They can be in prison too. They can be eaten.
No, if you listen to him, they should be institutionalized.
I'm
It
with
would be
Don on
cheaper
that
to
one.
institutionalize them. It
No,
would be
fuck
cheaper
that.
to
Institutionalize
institutionalize
them
them.
motherfuckers. No one want them niggas around us. Put their ass in the motherfucking clank.
No, Tom, institutionalized means lock the fuck up behind a wall.
Yeah, I know.
Like
Put
the
them
old
niggas behind the
crazy
wall.
houses.
I don't give a fuck what wall you put them behind. Just put them behind one of them.
Not much different than jail, but a hell of a lot less expensive.
Man,
Yeah,
fuck them. I don't give a
do-
fuck what. Hey, they can choose the
matter of
wall they
fact,
go behind. Damn it, I don't care.
matter of fact, they can write the next Shawshank movie.
This nigga said the next Shawshank movie. This nigga's out of line. All right, so we're gonna hear this rebuttal because it's gonna come back and this now. You heard the first word,
And the
right?
thing is, right? How'd they get a house?
They on Section 8,
He
nigga.
said he wants them sitting at home, right?
Yeah, on Section 8.
So
Well, they
again,
can
like
be.
I said,
But you know what? You know what
that's
Section 8? You know what Section 8 is? Section 8
Yes,
is
I do.
government house. Section 8 is
Yes,
government
I do.
housing.
I know, John.
Hold on,
I know, John.
hold on. I know you do. I know you do. I'm making a point. But it's also so is prison. Prison is government housing too. Go back there. You'd be good.
Amen.
Yeah.
the numbers say only 12% of Americans are qualified for or on SNAP EBT, right? I think the poverty line is somewhere around that same line, 13%, right? even those people, I think the majority of people that start in poverty don't stay in poverty, right? Some you usually elevate up to the working class or whatever. For those very, very few amount of people that get dejected and so on and so forth, of course I feel for them, but
I don't.
at the same time, like you said, you have to have some type of drive, you have to have some type of desire, and a lot of those people just lack that. So I can't when I know I came from humble beginnings, as they say, right, and made a way. There's too many options. So if you just decide to quit, hey, that's what you choose to do. But I don't think it's a fair thing to say, hey, I have to take care of you and keep paying for you just simply because you gave up. It just doesn't seem right.
Right. And my pushback would be to you, Clay. I understand the idea of we pay for prisoners to survive. Why don't we pay for the poor to survive? But in that aspect, the prisoners don't have any other option. We lock them up in a prison cell. We force them to be there. They've lost their rights to anything else. We have to feed them because we put them there, right? So if we were going to, like, whereas the other people, yeah, they're impoverished, but they're still capable of working. If they weren't, if that wasn't the case, then we would, like if they're disabled, if they're elderly, so on and so forth, totally different story. But you're capable of going to get a job. You're capable of working part-time somewhere else. You're capable of doing all these other things. Whereas somebody in prison, they have zero options for any of that. They don't have the ability to feed themselves.
Have an upper lip.
Clay.
You say what now?
She don't have an upper lip.
Oh Lord.
That bitch flatter than the motherfucker. That's crazy. OG, I gotta get out of here, man.
I know you gotta get to bed, sir.
I'm old.
I know.
You have a
Is
good
there
one,
anything
Tom.
else on this? This one a lot more?
Well, I have one more, but I know you got to get you some rest, so you go ahead.
No. You can keep going. I'm gonna watch. I'll watch my phone.
You got to tell us you're going to bed. Just go to bed.
Man, shut. This nigga done got home and became reckless. Old ass nigga.
Yeah, you do a whole bunch of whining at night.
It really wasn't. It wasn't really nothing too serious. Like we like I said, I wasn't gonna make it. Like I said, it was just that part right there. And then like I want to let y'all hear this rebuttal. And then after you hear this rebuttal,
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll just say, like, on the aspect of prisoners, if you make prisoners work for their food, that is no longer a prisoner. That is a slave. Just by the strictest sense of the word.
Oh, God.
Let me get on that. That is legal by the Constitution. Just saying.
The look on people's faces, nigga, this is.
Oh yeah.
That nigga's a fucking moron. I told you he was gay when I first seen him. When I first heard him open his mouth, I said gay. Because that's exactly what he is.
Look at fantastic eyes. Look at his eyes.
Watch this shit though. Watch what's gonna be said. Watch this.
Because, in a sense, they can't leave the service of either the state or an individual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't agree with that. Even though I understand your ideal there. No, they wouldn't be considered a slave. They're just a prisoner who you simply put to work, and they are forfeit their rights. And because they are forfeit their rights, they also have to atone, and that's a punishment. It's not a slavery thing. But as far as the welfare, right? So the welfare is not. It's not a leg up for the poor. It's a protection for the rich, right? So if someone in their ivory tower believes that they're going to be able to just essentially have all the poor people bring all the food to them, and then they get to dish it out to who it goes to, eventually the poor will take that food back. And so it is a protection for those who have that they give to those who do not have. And yes, I do agree that there are some distinctions here. And when you mention the prisoners, the pushback for what prisoners have forfeit.
What do we do with dump bears?
Well, how much more so do we owe to those in society who don't commit crimes
Uh-oh.
and then are simply just unhappy with the system to take care of their welfare as a society. Because when it comes down to society as a whole, the general welfare is a concern. And yes, I do agree that there are some nuances to who should and shouldn't get it when it comes down to it. Like I mentioned in the chat that I understand the need to punish those who abuse it, which is actually that technically that's theft, right? And so yes, absolutely, they should be jailed for theft. But that's not to include those who are just simply dejected and then could easily be called lazy. And that leg up that they're getting, it's a protection for those who have. And so I would rather have my tax dollars go to feeding the dogs than to make sure that they don't have. I want them to live. I still have value in their lives.
And this is why white people always be conquered, because of niggas like him and the fag next to him.
And I mean, what do you do with the dump bear? You shoot them when they become a problem, right?
Yeah.
When bears start relying and seeing humans as food, you have to kill them. And that's the problem with feeding fucking angry humans. You get the same result. You see it right now on TikTok everywhere.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Did you see that one
Brick,
bitch
you're a
talking
fucking
about we gonna
moron.
eat crackers?
Yeah. Well, OG won't eat oyster crackers, so I'm kind of
Yes,
pissed off about
they're
that.
definitely not gonna do that.
Matter of fact, I've been eating oyster crackers and my stomach been fucked up today, so I'm gonna eat some more.
Your boy need to go to the toilet.
Yeah, my stomach been fucked up. I didn't ate shit all day today, bro. Oh, I just ate some noodles. I did eat some noodles today. I did eat noodles because my stomach needed something in it.
All Brick is doing is advocating for his own lazy ass self.
Sure, I'm not gonna disagree with you on that one. He could
'Cause
be.
he
I don't know what he does for a living besides fucking audit or I guess or make movies or something. I don't fucking know.
That's about it.
So it is what it is. I don't feel like I should have to take care of no one. No one fucking took care of me. You know what I'm saying? No one took care of me when I was a fucking adult. When I was able to make my own decisions and shit, no one said, "Hey, Mr. Nigga, I'm gonna give you this because you don't feel like getting up and going to work." No. When I tried to fucking qualify again, I'm gonna say it again. When I tried to qualify, I didn't qualify, and I personally, I was beneath the motherfucking poverty line. But they add everything else in with your shit, then you be like, "What the fuck? That doesn't even make any goddamn sense." But the people who actually could use, and I could have used it just for temporary. It was like a month, maybe a month, just to get me back to a baseline. And no, you can't get it. So fuck them. They'll be all right. Shit.
I've never replied.
Who's in the back? Don't mind me. Who that is back there, Playboy?
That's motherfucking
Smitty.
Baltimore. Smitty Bo.
Okay. Like, who that is back there, boy, looking all fresh and shit back there? Wow. Who that was back there?
Nah, man, respect to the family. I ain't gonna be up here long. I just wanted to come up and say that Taliban T is absolutely diabolical. He is a traitor to the nation. And the whole get it by your bootstraps, I think we really need to cut that out because even working people depend on the government. Working people depend on the government to function so that they can get their salary weekly and or bi-weekly check. All right. The working people depend on the government to actually make sure that their taxes are right when they file them and that they get their taxes and their income during that season when we are working out the fiscal. So I just believe now, I'm not doing any gaping for EBT or nothing, but I just want to say this whole headspace of everybody who's just working is so much better. Like they're not dependent on the government. Yes, the F you are. Most of you niggas work for them. So I think we need to cut it. I digress. My mic is muted. I'll be here for a couple minutes. All right. Respect.
But Smitty, right?
So
You said we need the IRS.
explain to us how those who work on the government. Explain how your logic behind it.
Simple. When you get paid, who filed your check? It's
Who
simple.
filed
Tax.
my check?
Yes, I mean, like who pays the people? Like, listen,
Company you work
everything
for.
that is established and that we have that is placed in an order, even if you want to call it a hierarchy, is still the very tip top of that pyramid is the government, and it works its way down. That's just the fact of it. All right. Do I know the
But the government has
intricacy
nothing to do
details
with you
of it?
getting a check or not. That the
Yeah,
government has
Yeah.
nothing to do with you getting a check or
your
not.
your employer cuts your check and then sends the tax portion to the
To the
government.
government.
Your employer does
So,
that, not the government.
no, wait. Now, if your employer doesn't send it to the government, Mayo, what happens? If you don't file your taxes, who comes after you, Mayo?
That has nothing to do about
Yeah,
Nah,
working though.
but no,
That
but,
has nothing to do with working.
let's get on
Come
the
on.
IRS for a second, right?
You can't
So
get
we
around
need
the
them
government
because
either.
of what they do to
Actually, you
us.
can get away
Do you
from the
see
government
where
for
that
3
doesn't
years
make
without paying
sense?
taxes. So that's a lie too. You
Yeah.
can not pay taxes for 3 years. What are we talking about?
Oh, okay. So just commit fraud. Beautiful.
It's not fraud. You have a 3-year period that you can not pay taxes, not file taxes, and when you file taxes on the 3rd year, you have to either pay taxes or you'll get a return back. I went almost 4 years without paying taxes, and I got back $26,000.
All you just told us is that you're a Nigerian scammer. Tommy, it's okay. Listen, I
No,
understand
sir.
why you
That's
do this.
available to anybody. You just have to
And
file
all
a deferral.
all you said was a lie that we pay tax that the government gives our paycheck. They don't give us our paycheck.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
They do.
Matter of fact, I don't even get a paycheck from the government.
I don't
Okay.
either. Shit,
Right.
and I
So
work for them son of bitches.
entrepreneurship. So people, let's say you run your own business, so you don't have to file tax. Listen, I'm talking about taxes. The fact is,
That's not
anything you
my
do.
paycheck. That's not my paycheck though. That's taxes out of my check. It's not my paycheck.
No, but no, listen, what I'm saying is that if you don't file just that alone, you won't have a check at some
That
point.
hold on, but
They're gonna snatch everything.
that has nothing to do with me going to work. Hey, dude, hold on. I don't know what we're doing here. That
Yeah,
has nothing to do with
you
me
know.
get. Hold on, Mayor. 'Cause he just says I'm foolish. That has nothing to do with me getting a paycheck, dude. I go to even when I work for a company. That I signed up with that company. That company took tax out of my check, went to the government. My check came to me. The government did not pay me. When you're on welfare and food stamps, the government literally cut the check from the government to that person's welfare house to go to that person.
Then you
It's not
still
the same
mention the
thing.
government?
It's not the same, bro. It's
It's
not the
like,
same
come
thing.
on, man.
Well, say
The
IRS,
government
but the
doesn't
Wordplay
pay.
IRS
smooth,
has
y'all.
nothing to do with
Wordplay
the actual
smooth. Come on
government,
now.
though.
Yeah,
The
but
The
Internal
government.
Revenue Service
technically,
has nothing to do with the government. So if you want to say that, you're still not paying the government. You're paying the IRS, which is not the government.
It's not
and
connected,
you can
Tommy.
choose on your
It's not connected, Tommy.
for employment.
No.
You can choose not to
It
have
don't even.
taxes taken out of your
It don't even
check.
make a difference. It don't even make a difference. 'Cause my check don't come from the government. It comes from my
Well,
employer.
the Internal Revenue Services is not the government.
It don't even make a difference. I don't even need to talk about that. My check
Okay.
comes from my employer, not the government.
The
Well, that's true.
government establishes all of these placements that are put in, like everything that's put into place is still in some form of fashion. It falls under our government. Our government is
Goddamn
what
right, bro. What are
governs the
you
country.
doing?
Okay. All right.
What are
So we
you
just need to
doing?
cut that out, fellas. All right. It sounds
No, you need
fluffy,
to cut it out. No, you need to
but
cut
we
it
just
out.
need to stop that. All right. Let's just stop it,
Well,
fellas.
I honestly don't think you understand the system and how it works.
Nah, I really don't. I just really kind of came up here to troll and just fuck with y'all real quick. I just wanted to get the energy back up in the building, size up the show.
You did a good job. You did a good. You did a
You
very
know I
good
just
job.
like to
You
fuck
did a
with y'all.
very good job. You did a very good job. You did a very good job with that one, sir.
Nah, man, dead ass though, man. Hey, look though, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get to bed, man. Y'all have a wonderful evening, man. I just wanted to have some fun real quick, dog. I'm just fucking
You
around with
did. You did that real good.
my G. Thank you for the acting. Give me my Oscar at the end of the year.
She was crazy.
Even direct deposit ain't the government.
No.
You know who owned the banks though, huh?
It's them Jews.
Yeah. Anytime you getting paid that check and you ain't getting paid under the table, it got to go to a bank. It's still your
You
account.
ain't gotta go to a bank. It can go into your pocket if you can cash your own check.
I understand. The check still came from them. They still got to have a placeholder for their money. If you have
you mean
check
orange
coming
juice?
from
You
your
mean
job,
orange juice? Okay, I forgot. My bad. Yeah, the orange juice always hold that shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying somebody gonna hold the money from the job that you're getting that check from. If not, you'll be getting paid cash.
I think we should go
they
back
putting
to
their
barter
money
system.
somewhere to cut you a check.
I've been an advocate for barter system for a very long time. I
Yeah,
haven't said it in a while because we haven't had an actual conversation on it. But I think goddamn minimum wage is horrible. The barter system is way better than the fucking that bullshit as far as minimum wage. But that's just my idea of how society should go back to or should go forward. But most people are scared to talk for themselves and can't negotiate anything when they're talking to anybody else. So that's the problem. John the Baptist would actually make more money if he learned how to negotiate more better than what he does. But see, his boss is a shitty boss, so he'll never be able to understand the importance of negotiation. So I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm just glad you're not my boss. Because you're my boss, I'll probably take you out. That's all I can tell you.
No, that's sad. I'm spreading the words. But anyway, appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate the 5 or 6 people that supported. Yeah, we up out of here, man. Y'all, we do it. Thank y'all for showing up.
OG do dirty, flipping packs in the bag, stuffing the blunt, fat sack, jet black Cadillac, stacks in the mattress, cash cow status, walk in the streets, heat up, no crack, blunt blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, Southern Nights trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic, down south, making moves, 808s hit raw, sip the lean, slow the scene, outlaws on call, counting bills, run the thrills, trap house ball, switches in the air, grandiose alcohol.